The time has come. Today is 1/22/2026. Does anybody know what session this is?
Oh, I don't actually.
Session 30, baby.
Videos, sure.
Session 30.
The big 3-0.
The big 3-0. We've been playing for 30 sessions, guys. How does it feel to have played this game for 30 sessions? We've been playing for more than a year. Significantly more than a year. Am I wrong? Hold on. Let's look.
Honestly,
Yeah, no, significantly more than a
feels
year.
great. It does not feel like it feels like a pretty young campaign.
We
Like,
started this in 2023.
Oh my
That's
word!
crazy.
What?
It
Yep.
really
Did
feels
you really?
new to me.
It was late 2023. Yep.
Whoa.
I don't even remember.
I was just making a pun about the fact that it's a new year.
I
My
hosted
goodness.
the first session at Donnie's house. I remember because I was doing my really loud announcer voice because that was like the preamble was like the league battle. And and after I did that, I was like, I hope I didn't wake Christy and Dottie up because it's kind of a small house. I was like, oh no. All right, well, so we're gonna do a brief recap, and everybody can feel free to contribute as much as they like. So we are up in High Cloud Village. Let me double check that this is recording the correct screen. Yes, it is. Fantastic. High Cloud Village. This is kind of the rock grass type area, if you want to think about it that way. It is it is quite removed, a bit spiritual in nature. We have like a lot of monk culture up here, a lot of like fun medicines and incense and cool wildlife. We have a cave system, which is object to the gym challenge. So, the trainers have approached High Cloud Gym, also called Sunstone Temple, and pursued the gym challenge after some minor side questing, character development. There was some stuff relating to a new acquaintance of theirs, which we may get to in a bit. And yeah, the gym challenge is quite simple. You are to go in and you are to collect a rare blue mushroom from the insides of Daydreamer Cave and bring it back. Simple as can be. However, there's a bit of clout, as the kids might say, around this particular gym challenge, and it does seem to be maybe more difficult than one might initially suspect. Still haven't met Stacy, the gym leader of High Cloud Village. However, you have met Iro, who is like the kind of second-in-command guy, and he's been giving you all of your tasks so far. Okay, who needs to recap or fill in the blanks there?
Where are we at in the gym challenge? Like, I know we got past the possible Diancie, like, TKO, but I don't remember anything past that.
You had just hit the crossroads where you and Rune split up. Rune, of course, heading west to the cave system, down towards Goldwind Radio Tower, which could be a potentially multi-day trip.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't think we did anything after that fact.
Probably not. I vaguely remember that, but I don't. Yeah.
Okay. Anybody unclear on anything? Anybody unclear on what resources you have? What you're allowed to have right now? Any of that?
Did you already say what we're in the challenge, right?
You are in the challenge now, yes.
Okay. I think I'm still unclear about what our objective is.
You are going in to get a blue mushroom. You are given a picture of it, so you know what it looks like. And it's a very simple objective, but potentially difficult.
Oh, I remember there being art on the wall. Can you help me remind me of the symbolism of the image?
Boy,
on the...
I can remind you of some of it. All of you were sort of depicted in 2D mythological simulacra. Like you, but not really you, and your Pokemon, but not really your Pokemon. sort of recreated in a primitive drawing language.
And was it ever figured out on how that image came about? Does
You
it
don't
look
know.
fresh?
You don't know.
Can we go investigate to see if this is recent
You're
or to see if
still
it's age?
you're still close enough to the crossroads. So if you wanted to go back, I think you could probably investigate the drawings more
Oh,
if
I
you
didn't even know
wished.
that we gotten that far.
Yeah, you're at the crossroads right now because Rune has already left. You guys have parted ways.
Oh. Yeah, I feel like that image is pretty important.
Sure. Okay. So you have an action in mind. Anybody have anything they want to get out of the way before that? Any more questions? Does Isaac need additional clarification on the objective of the gym challenge?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay, cool.
Copy.
I like to imagine Isaac asks again in about 30 minutes. And he's like, yeah, it's
entirely possible.
it's still the blue mushroom, Isaac. He's like, oh yeah, all right. He's gonna see a blue mushroom and eat it. All right. Okay, so yeah. Well, with that, if we're all ready to go, let's play some Pokemon TTU, shall we?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a little rusty. You're gonna be a little rusty. We're all gonna be rusty together.
I don't remember how this system works.
I'm pretty sure you
Like,
roll dice.
Everything pulled up just in case.
We generally roll
Okay,
d6s,
right.
but we do roll d20s on occasion.
Mhm.
All right, it's time for Isaac's favorite.
What would you like for me to roll for this?
This is too dramatic. Hold on, let's get something else. Let's get a turn of forest. It's a little more
I do
appropriate.
really like that.
We'll get it for the combat if there's a combat later.
That's sweet.
All right.
If there's a combat, he quickly amends.
As I've stated before, gym challenges are more fluid. There are a guaranteed combat. All right. Cool. Investigation. Let's inspect.
Would it be under general education, occult? What am I rolling?
Okay, let me look. I think intuition would be the most useful here. But if you think another skill would be more appropriate or lead to more interesting results, go with whatever you think is best.
So, how would intuition help me discern whether or not this image is old?
Intuition is like insight. It's more of like a gut feeling as you're looking at a piece of art. So you will be able to discern greater meaning. If it is ancient,
Abstract,
right?
But what if
if you want purely tactile facts about the thing you're looking at, probably perception.
Oh, okay, intuition then.
Sure. With a 17 in intuition, you do determine that this is obviously made by individuals who don't have a great understanding of reality. You're obviously not some Lovecraftian witch creature. And Vigo isn't some kind of Jormungandr-esque mythological entity prepped to swallow the world. Whatever this is, it's either in allegory, like rooted in religion and allegory that you are not aware of, or this is the product of imaginative and overactive minds.
Can I roll occult education for the sake of understanding any mythological imagery?
Absolutely, go for it. On a surface level, there is absolutely no mythological implication here whatsoever. This is total nonsense.
Okay. And do I see whether or not this has been here for a long time, or is it recent?
Without rolling any kind of check, it doesn't look particularly well worn, and of course, this is a Pokemon League sign. So, presumably, it would only have been here as long as the Pokemon League has been around at max, which is, only a few months at this point.
Okay, so somebody with an abstract mind painted this here recently. Okay, thank you.
Okay, you still at the crossroads. Anybody want to do anything else here? Perhaps go after Rune? Just follow him out of the cave? Abandon the challenge entirely? It's always an option.
Could I roll general education to see if this is like just essentially like a history check?
Definitely, yep. Yeah, there's no relevant history that would even remotely relate to what you're watching on this sign. Really helpful, I know, I'm sorry.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think
trying to discern greater meaning from a child's
as
drawing.
as you may have detected, I usually like to say yes and, but I wanted to just be clear on this case. There is no real greater thing here. It's just it's kind of funny, you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Don't you love it when your players latch onto something?
Yeah,
It's really funny.
I felt I
The
needed to
chair conundrum.
I felt I needed to shut it down because I didn't want us to linger on this. There's cooler things coming, I promise.
All right, let's go.
We're going in?
This is an obvious distraction from the true secret of the drawing.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, all right.
We're going in. You pass by the road. The crossroads, the ceiling hanging a little bit lower as you begin to dismount shallow staircases, venturing Vigo with your kind of passive survival. You think you're headed in sort of an easterly direction. So, roughly opposite to the direction Rune is now venturing.
So presumably deeper into the caves as opposed to somewhere else where we might be coming out.
You are heading deeper into the caves, and a lot of what has been described thus far has been relatively shallow caves. So you have been at or very near the surface as it's been elevating up towards Silverwind Plateau, which is how you've been getting a lot of these cracks with sunstone in it, like pouring beautiful light down, kind of filtering into the caves, which is how all the grass has been kind of growing up, right? Not so much. It appears you're getting more into like the heart of the earth going in this direction. As you venture further down, you eventually hit what appears to be a bit of a switchback, and turn around about 180 and start heading down again back west. So it seems like either whoever made the cave or the formation itself is seeming to be more vertical than horizontal in its dimensions. This all takes maybe 10-15 minutes as you're venturing back down the stairs. One of you had just winked on your headlamp or flashlight when more light begins to filter down as you realize what you were standing on earlier, which appeared to have been mostly overgrown vines and foliage, is actually some kind of large crystal monolith that is penetrating most of the cave system in a vertical fashion, kind of capturing and fractalizing the light from the surface as it does so. Splaying out in eccentric colors a kaleidoscope of filtered daylight into the cave system below as you reach a larger cavern, in the distance of which the running of water rushes past your ears. Far beyond, you see giant mushrooms. You see what looks to be the glint of, the fractal light kind of shining off of and reflecting off of the water. And of course, you see the cave walls in vague impression. This is a fairly large cave system, though not quite as large as some of the areas you saw down in Low Cloud Mine. This almost has the illusion of being larger than it is due to the density of the foliage in this cavern. Perhaps if you sheared all that away, it would actually be kind of a small place, relatively speaking. Okay. So from here, you don't have a super clear direction on where to go. Of course, you have the rest of the cavern, and you have the entrance from which you started. How do you guys want to try and navigate through this area?
I think personally for Elaine, she's probably going to send Azeroth out as a scout since he's really good at stealth.
Okay, yep.
And he has very high guile.
It's not dark yet.
No, it got dark for a second, and then it got
dark,
bright,
okay.
and then it got bright again because you're now in a cavern with a
Okay.
large kind of prismatic monolith illuminating the lower cavern.
Okay, very good, very good.
Okay. So we have Azeroth venturing ahead, the sly little dark type Pokemon. With what kinds of instructions? Just to scout ahead for any kinds of threats?
Threats, Pokemon, or traps.
Okay, yeah.
My talked about this like 2 months ago, but as always, and particularly in this circumstance, Amber is focused on finding a Dwebble.
Extremely important.
With the gym challenge is, certainly important to her, but if she caught a Dwebble, she would care less if she completed the gym challenge. So that's
Absolutely.
definitely
Amber would sacrifice a star for a Dwebble.
facts. We can earn the star back, but the Dwebble may
Fair,
earn
yeah.
come again.
Just gotta go hunting for other trainers.
So, yeah,
I'll keep
and
my
she'll
eyes
have I think previously, and I'll stick with this thing that I had last session, where she'll have a Cuddles out walking beside her, since he has a better perception than some of her other Pokemon.
Cool.
So
I'll be probably holding Wooper or letting him run along with me. I will keep my eyes. I'll try and keep my eyes peeled for anything interesting and traps, but also specifically try to look out for a Dwebble as well.
Totally. Okay. So, you guys kind of fan out a little bit, start scanning the surrounding area. Definitely appears to be a kind of rather unique biological biome. There's a lot of cave fauna here, some of which you saw outside the cave or in the neighboring area, just a little bits of. Now you're getting like a solid helping of the strange natural flora of this area. It seems almost alien as you're looking around. It definitely doesn't look like anything that you've seen in Animos up until this point. Though, according to some previous checks you guys have made, as well as information gained from monks and other such peoples, this is apparently a bit more like what Animos wilds used to be like, just generally. This is almost a bit of a reserve, a sanctuary of sorts. A time capsule of ancient flora. So, of course, you're looking around. So, 11 perception, Azeroth's going in, rolling a 14. You're looking about, and you definitely note that this area is, again, rich with stuff and potential opportunity. So what we're going to do is, if you want to sort of expend a token in this area, you can do that. You can spend your d20 here and potentially get something interesting. This would be a cool place to do it if you wanted to. Last I checked, everybody still had theirs.
Okay.
Did you say spend a token?
Yeah. So if you recall,
Roll the d20?
if you recall, you normally have like one d20 to sort of explore a given area each rest, right?
Oh, I have spent mine. I spent mine in the inn.
Are you sure? You didn't rest before that or
Yes.
after that?
I don't believe. I know we healed our Pokemon, but I don't think we ever got a full rest since then.
I thought we
Unless
slept in the
I-
hotel.
I think
no, we did. Okay, no, we did after.
I think you're okay. I think you're okay, Rune.
Before the gym challenge started.
Now, Rune, you will not be in this system because you're not with the group currently.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. You may wish to save yours. Right now, you're in some tunnels, and you will be for a bit. I will try and get back to you here and there just to drip feed you some info. But your stuff is going to come a little bit later, if that's okay with you.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so Amber's rolling, Elaine's rolling.
I think Isaac rolled.
Yeah.
What did you roll, man? Oh, you rolled a
six.
6. Thank you. Got it. Okay, there's 3. All right. One moment. Inspecting the list. Okay. So among Amber and Mako, I would like both of you to roll me some... Be your choice between general and Pokemon educations.
Wow, this is gonna be laughable.
Wait, what am I rolling?
You're
you them.
Yeah, you're not rolling quite yet.
6 and 7.
You want me to let me help you with that, Caleb?
I mean, how many do you have? Is it really worth spending on our D20?
Yeah, I have 3 of them per day.
You know what? Sure. Because it's Pokemon education, maybe this is helping me find a dwellable cave.
Sure.
Yeah. Let me do it for you.
What is the modifier that I add?
4.
Nice. 12. Much better.
Total 16.
Awesome. With a 16, Amber Clift, Mako kind of aiding you more so than he's helping himself find anything of great particular note. You collectively uncover a number of rather strange-looking stones, which initially you believe to be some form of strange geode that's been cracked. After further inspection, however, with your Pokemon education, you do determine these to be strange, kind of petrified-looking eggs that have hatched.
Oh.
Whoa. What? That's See, so an egg was petrified, but hatched anyways, or the egg was hatched and then petrified?
You would probably need to roll something additional, like survival, to try and determine like if it was actually petrified or if it's just a stone-like substance, because Pokemon are weird like that.
Okay.
But it doesn't have a Pokemon in it, and it's definitely in the shape of an egg, and about the size of one too.
Brother wants to fossil it.
Vigo coming over?
So Vigo,
Okay,
his
really?
fossils senses are going off.
You can identify fossils.
19
nice.
to identify this. This is all happening at a distance, of course. He has not gotten up there yet.
Awesome. Vigo, these do qualify as fossils.
Whoa.
As Vigo slowly comes up behind you guys as you inspect the Velociraptor nest, attempting to determine what's afoot here. Vigo, after examining the size of the egg, some of the claw marks on the sides, you realize these are distantly prehistoric eggs that once would have carried the Pokemon Archaeopteryx.
Vigo has begun vibrating with excitement.
What is it?
Dinosaurs! Archaeopteryx! We gotta see if we can find more of these.
A what now?
It's a fossil Pokemon. It's dinosaur.
Mako will immediately start rattling off Archaeopteryx data straight out of the Pokédex. Start feeding off of Vigo's energy.
It would be funny if you roleplayed that, Isaac.
I don't know anything about Archaeopteryx.
You just make stuff up. Come on.
Yeah. If you'd like,
the missile knows where it is. Because
Sure.
It knows where it is in speech.
Well, you contributed to the Pokemon education, so yeah, I'll go ahead and give you some info. So, this is a rock flying type. Most likely, it was originally flying dragon or some other type of Pokemon before it was turned into a fossil Pokemon. Fossil Pokemon, famously, nearly exclusively rock types as well as other types. The pre-evolution is a kind of Pokemon called an Archon, which is sort of a dinosaur bird sort of prehistoric relative to a lot of the modern day flying type Pokemon. They're tiny. They're little guys. There's only a few recorded cases of Archaeopteryx and Archon eggs being found out in the wild. They are since a sustainable population in many reserves. Yeah, this is pretty cool stuff. Absolutely, you're discovering some ancient relics here.
Yeah, this thing was once an ancient bird, but then it evolved into a dragon. Of course, now it's a fossil, so it's more like a rock. But, like, there are hardly any of them left. They're super rare. They're really cool looking. This one looks to be an evolved one. Like, it's not the bird. There's no feathers, and so, oh man, this would be probably a really powerful Pokemon if we could find it.
Wow. Do you want to take the eggs? You can maybe... Well, I don't know if you can animate an egg. Can you, Vigo?
Vigo's already run off to the rest of the room looking to see if he can find things.
The number said, wow, I got like the avocado girl vibe. Like, wow, avocado. Thanks. Not a dwebble. Not high priority.
Well, okay, but genuinely, is the egg something that I assume that you would need a fossil of the actual Pokemon to be able to animate it? You couldn't use its egg to animate it.
That's a question for the DM.
Eggs do have some of the genetic data you require. So the eggs normally by themselves would not be enough. However, if you recover a sufficiently large amount of the egg samples, that would be with a qualified education or survival check of high DC, then I would let you use this as a sample.
I am all
He
for.
wants these, don't you think?
Oh yeah, Yeah,
But-
I'll try and make a Poke education check to
Though-
grab up as much egg as possible.
yeah,
I should
I think
state,
it's just education or survival.
with the possibility of amazing success, there is also the possibility of destructive failure. If you don't succeed on this
Ooh.
check, you may reduce the eggs to little more than rubble in your attempts to excavate them.
If Vigo were to roll survival, could I roll Poke education to assist him?
I believe assisting checks exist. Does anyone want to check me on that?
They do exist.
Inspect easy rules.
What are we looking for?
The ability to assist people on checks.
I'm searching it up in the
Okay.
LM as well. See what we get.
Assists. The second way cooperative skill checks are conducted is through assisted skill checks. There's one primary actor in the task, and someone else may assist them in minor ways. The DC for the skill check is set as normal, and the primary actor rolls their skill check, adding half the skill rank of their helper as a bonus to the check. The helper must have at least a novice rank in the skill being tested to assist in this way. So how this would have to work is one of you picks Pokemon Education or Survival, and then the other person, if they're trained in that skill, can add half of their rank to the result.
Oh, gotcha.
Does anybody
So-
have survival other than me?
I have a 3 in survival, so if it's rounding, is it rounding
So-
up or down?
We round up or down in this
I believe it
system.
rounds- I believe it rounds down.
I think that's right. So you would add
Says
1?
rounded down to the nearest whole number. Yeah, so it would just add 1.
That's not nothing. It's not nothing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I have a rank 1 in survival, so that wouldn't work all that well.
Okay, yeah. Well, you're incapable of helping then.
There's also the
Is
matter
there,
of
like,
Pokemon
I
education.
have Pokemon education. Does anybody have a 4 or higher in Pokemon education?
I have a 4.
You have a 4. I can contribute 1.
Yeah, it sounds like I don't let anybody else.
It's going to be the
have a
same
4.
either way.
Yeah,
if
pretty
there's
much.
You
if there's
You have a
any
rank 5 in survival, don't you?
nope rank 4. I'm invested
Oh.
in several different stats. So
I tell you what, you do survival, have Caleb help you, and then I can use let me help you with that if
nope,
you
you
roll
can't.
well.
You're not. You don't have high enough.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Good call.
Yep. So potentially, given that I do have a background in this, maybe hopefully I can lower the DC or add some sort of small bonus to this. Let's see. Do I have any
It's
tools
not-
for this? I have a pickaxe, but that's a little bit. I have a
I
pickaxe and a shovel.
I will give you a +1 circumstance bonus because you have both.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. So I'm getting, I think, a +2 total to this check here from both of these sources.
Okay, so you're rolling survival,
Let's do it.
and Amber is
Yep.
helping. Okay.
Yep. Time to roll bad. Not great.
That's neutral here. So you aren't damaging the remains. However, you fail to recover a sufficient amount.
Mhm.
What rolling neutral means here is if you decide to spend essentially a rest here and use your provisions, then you would be able to re-roll, but that would of course cost you those resources.
Now, would it be something such as like if we find a different fossil, would the portion of DNA that we recovered from the eggs be enough to maybe kind of supplement another incomplete fossil if we're
Maybe.
if we find something else later?
Yeah, it's possible. It's also like I'll go ahead and tell you. There's one other potential fossil site you could uncover, and it just gives it to you, assuming you roll well. So I wouldn't worry too much about that.
Okay. All right, fair enough. Well, then I guess we did our best. Probably not worth sticking around.
Gotta make a
try it
hybrid,
again.
of course. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, man. I do think I would likely be searching around the rest of the room, though, having gotten as much as he can out, just to see if there's anything else he could get, and that is my flavor for spending my item search here.
Awesome. Okay, so that was resolving Amber's. We'll go to Mako now. Mako, you found yourself some strange crystals, rather differentiating itself from the Diancie crystals of old that you encountered earlier. Perhaps this is some sort of morphology based on that, but you're no crystal man. Examining it, you would need to roll me some kind of occult in order to determine
Can I bring them over to Elaine?
What
hey,
these
Elaine!
do.
I found crystals!
Ooh, shiny!
That's some crystal meth right there.
What are they?
Well, let's find out.
Ooh, they're blue. Oh yeah, speaking of, I'm watching Breaking Bad finally.
Okay, yeah.
After you put me onto that years ago.
You have to tell me about it later. So, 17. That's pretty good. Inspecting. There we are.
That is exactly the same sound Elaine makes when she finds out what they are.
All right. This blue crystal seems to reflect and refract the light in a kind of shining way that kind of glints in your eyes as you approach. You like this cave because, unlike Low Cloud Mine, you can see everything, and everything seems to almost glow with kind of like an effervescent hue. As you inspect this and find yourself a geode of Dawnstone. Dawnstone, with your occult knowledge, you know to be capable of evolving male Curlia into Gallade and causing female Snowrunt to evolve into Frostlass. Depending on a survival check, you could acquire up to 3 samples of Dawnstone here.
I'm not good at... Well, I have 2 in survival. No, just kidding. Who is this? That's Azaroth. I have a 2 in survival.
Well, I mean, you've collectively been kind of having other people help you out on these. So if you wanted to call Vigo back over after he's done with his fossil escapades.
Right. Vigo, we need help!
Vigo's currently scraping every bit of the floor that he can to see if there's just any possible chance that something else is here.
Yeah, so you would need to roll. Did you roll me that d20? Is that another 6?
I did. It's a 6, yeah.
Gotcha.
Is it also wrong?
Another Dawnstone? That'd be really funny.
I'm keeping it if it is.
You do get to re-roll because you rolled a like number.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay.
14. Was that also? No, it was 15. Okay.
Yeah. 14. I looketh. Yes. Well, so we can nebulize that, which is not the right word. We will make it nebula. We're not gonna hit it with a breathing treatment. So why don't you go help Elaine, and I'll tell you what you get in a minute, okay?
Okay. I'm cracking a geode.
Yeah, help us. There's Dawnstones in here. Help.
All right, so let's see. I got a 21. Just absolutely smashes it into the floor.
You definitely don't smash into the floor. You carefully and precisely extricate all 3 geodes, and you get 3 Dawnstones. Well done.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Hey.
Yay! I know I need one because I really want a glade.
Okay, I was wondering if anyone... Yeah, I'll I mean, I guess, yeah, I can just give you one of them for now. Let me know if you need any of the others, because I probably won't have any use for them. But yeah, I'll hand you one of them.
Thanks, Mako. You're the best.
He beams, and then gets distracted.
Okay. Vigo, you'll be pleased to know that as you're dusting for fossils, you encounter the remnants of a fossil, but not the fossil you're looking for. A different fossil entirely.
Oh,
What? That sentence was wonderful.
this is also acceptable. What
Which
is
one
it?
are you specifically?
I guess I need to
looking
make
for?
a check for them. Anyone with a dinosaur in it.
Ah.
That's not great. My survival rolls haven't been.
It's DC 10 to identify the fossil. So you succeeded on there.
Drop a point?
Yeah, the ability says it. But
Okay, cool.
you might need to roll something else to extricate it or whatever. But now you know what it is, so you can even decide if it's even worth the effort at this point. So what you find is not a classical fossil Pokemon, actually. I'm going to tell you in just 1 second. I'm looking, I'm sorry. Okay. Yes. It is a very strange, rounded, kind of pale fixture. That is kind of surrounded in chitinous enamel, and it is actually vaguely shaped like an egg yourself, and you thought you discovered another egg until you examine it further and find the nubby remains of what once might have been legs coming out of the bottom. You realize you found the remains of what was at one time an ancient Shelgon.
Whoa!
Okay. That's definitely worth it.
As you further inspect it, you find that there are hairline fractures along the breadth of the Shelgon, as well as two massive fang marks protruding along its bottom. As you slowly begin to excavate without harming it, you realize this thing was at one time attacked brutally and then buried somehow. It is inevitably in a very fragile state, and it will take all of your skill to extricate this in a safe manner.
So is there anything I can do to increase my chances in this?
I mean, I'll give you a +1 again.
I'm just gonna take a second to read through the rules. Other people go ahead and do this. I'm gonna see if there's anything I can do to
Absolutely.
improve my chances here.
Okay, was anybody else finishing up doing anything in the cavern? Are we all done with our d20s?
No, you haven't gone over mine.
I'm so sorry, Elaine. You've been so helpful to everyone else. I forgot. You rolled 1 too. What'd you get? 15?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You find more crystal. However, this crystal is coated in strange mushrooms, not blue mushrooms. I should state that. This seems to be growing about it in a sort of strange symbiosis, and at its core, you think you determine the pulpy remains of some kind of animal or Pokemon that was consumed by the mushrooms and calcified over by the crystal, devoured and turned into proteins and the carbon required to expand the formation. All in all, the crystalline monolith is maybe 6 or 7 feet tall. And at its core, you see a number of tiny, little blue rocks that are kind of forming the heartstones of the crystal. This would need to be a medicine check of some skill in order to determine what these are. I don't think much else will help you here.
That is also a Vigo thing.
Okay. All right. Maybe Vigo, nervously pacing, goes to help his friends as he inspects more rules. Do you want me to just roll a medicine check for you, brother?
So I think I found it. I'm pretty sure the only thing I can do is give myself a +1 with an action point. That's basically it.
You want to?
Not for this check, I don't think. I actually have better medicine than I do survival.
Right. For your ultimate possible check. Okay.
Yeah. I'll roll the medicine.
Don't forget that you ate a
There you go, there's a
hearty
20.
meal before you came in.
The DC was 20. Well done.
Oh, cool.
You barely got it. You find something rather rare as you guys realize that the more time you're spending in this area, the greater the veritable gold mine it seems to become in your eyes.
Huh.
As you realize this is a rather rare formation of naturally occurring rare candy.
What?
This is the calcified and accumulated remains of ancient Pokemon termed into heart gems, which can be cooked and treated in order to become edible.
What? How does?
It's going to be yet another survival check to extricate these things.
Vigo.
He's in his element. He's in his element.
What was the first 20 for? Identifying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. That's hilarious.
Candy.
These are rare
Oh
candies.
no.
These are rare candies. Vigo, get them, please.
Hey, you get a rare candy. Just one.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. Passes it off and immediately goes back to the fossil.
Okay. I got my rare candy. Thank you.
It was agonizing over.
I wish I could help.
Just checking for any possible way to take it out that doesn't involve risking its destruction, and eventually comes to the conclusion that there's really nothing he can do to prevent it. So he's just gonna do his best.
All right, buddy.
Maybe ask for help from somebody who has
Yeah, I got your back.
some amount of.
Okay, and you're spending your action point here for the extra +1.
Yep, spending that. Do I also potentially get?
You get the +1 from your shovel and your pickaxe again. Yep.
We got
Put
this.
this in
Just
as
lock in, bro.
desperation.
My goodness.
Okay, so it's a total of +3 here. Let's see. I feel like this is going to be DC 20.
I'm so sorry. It was DC 20. You were so close.
Yeah.
There isn't an action point rule to re-roll anything, is there? That seems like something action points could be used
Not
for.
as far as I can tell. No.
Okay. I'm sorry, brother. It is a neutral.
I'm going to continue checking rules.
It is a neutral check. So you don't destroy the shell gun remains. However, you are not able to recover it in a timely fashion. So if you wish to come back and continue spending large amounts of rations, sustaining yourself here, you could roll again.
I don't mind doing that for him.
Mhm. Yeah, this clearly is where I need to be.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
It's like, look, there's 2 fossils here of things that I want. So.
Is everybody else okay with spending the resources with waiting?
Yeah.
Nice thing from paleontologists. I
do we
don't
wanna
think.
wait?
Chelgon is what I
Like,
think
do
it
you
is,
think
right?
We're gonna double back later.
Yes, Shelgon
It's,
is the
Shelgon
Salamence line.
evolves into... Yeah. Okay. Yes, it is worth it.
Yeah, well worth it.
Oh yeah. I think Salamence was one of the earliest Pokemon cards that I remember getting.
What are our actual chances of like making it though? We need like a 20 through 17, so it's like what? 1 in 5?
It's DC 20. You don't know what's neutral, but a 19 was neutral, of course, because it was just under DC.
Wait, that's a 19, not with the +3, is it? No, it is. That's a +3.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is with the +3. I
He
included
pre-calc.
it.
Yeah, he pre-calced it. Yep.
Okay. Like, I don't know. I don't know if we can confidently say that we double back or not, but it does feel bad to like stay here if we are gonna come right back through here later.
I mean, there's no restrictions on time here. The monk arrow said he would be watching you, so presumably he is aware of when you're resting, when you're naughty, and when you're nice.
He sees you when you're sleeping.
He does.
He knows when you're awake.
It's just it's Arrow's face. His eyes are like bloodshot, like twitching, staring dead at you.
Oh my goodness.
He's been awake for 48 hours.
That's right.
All right, well, I'm fine with sticking it out for another shot at both fossils.
Okay.
That's,
Now,
seems
here's
very
a-
I had a
reasonable.
thought.
Here's a thing
Have
that we
your
might want to
thing.
consider if we want to put this into perspective. The hearty meal that Elaine made for everybody will expire if we take a rest.
This is true.
I mean, I'll put it this way: Vigo is willing to drop the gym challenge for this. If
Well,
the rest of
okay.
you just want to go.
What is the hearty meal? What is the buff that it's providing us right now?
+1 to our AP.
To our AP. Well, what
Action
if we
points.
just like finished the gym challenge and then came back this way?
There's no guarantee we can. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, and
This was-
you might as well.
This is the this
Yeah.
this is the league regulated route, right? This is reserved for the trainers. The other route is what Rune took. And he's not getting to do this cool stuff. Sorry, Rune.
Right.
This is the best of us.
This is the best of us. I am the best of us, so I should know.
That's so funny.
Well,
So
All right. Well,
if everybody else is okay with having that 1 AP gone, I'm okay with it too. I just wanted to put it out there in case it became an issue.
yeah, AP is always appreciated, but for me personally, I'm still kind of getting my combo together, so I don't anticipate needing a bunch.
yeah, I'm willing to sacrifice like the +1 for the gym challenge. Now, it is worth mentioning that like maybe on this next roll, it is worth burning some in order to get an extra modifier, so that's a little bit better than a 1 to 5 shot.
Ooh, yeah. Especially if we're gonna lose that AP, may as well spend it to.
Yeah, go ahead and
Well, we
spend it now.
can't. I mean, we won't get the chance to spend it on this run because I assume it's after the rest that we get to attempt it again. Or am I mistaken?
I think it's after the rest that we're trying again.
After the rest, yes.
Yeah. So we won't get to. I mean, unless there's some other check in this area that we can use the AP on, then we won't get to use burn the bonus AP.
So something I should note for you guys: you will be able to do respite activities. However, you will not be benefiting from recovered HP, as this is a stressful area to be camping out in. So you will not be regenerating HP. You will not be regaining AP.
What if I were to burn the pure incense to give us some ease of mind?
That would work. Absolutely. If you want to burn pure incense on this, absolutely.
Is there anybody that needs those kinds of heals?
Has anyone taken any damage?
I don't think so.
I think you guys have been.
Took-
I think
I
you guys have been
took
pretty
some
artful in avoiding most of the threats so far.
yeah, I am only down 7 HP, so I don't really. And actually, that might have been from a level up, to be frank.
Yeah, because we healed before we started we rested before we started this challenge.
I'm gonna see what happens to my HP if I go back down to level 11. Oh
Okay.
no, I just lost 7 HP somehow.
Okay.
Not a big deal though. I have plenty. I don't feel the need to, I guess, burn the incense for that unless somebody else
Okay.
needs it.
No, we're good.
Are we Bing chillin', as Isaac likes? Bing chillin'? Going once, going twice?
That's good to me.
We're Bing chillin'.
Yeah.
Let us be chill.
All right, hold on a sec.
Also, I feel like you'll appreciate my current status, Austin,
Hope I
or
can see
whatever
it.
these.
Yeah, the dreading
Can
a
you
boss.
not?
Yeah. Look at him. He looks so disoriented and scared of what's happening.
Okay, so here's my thinking. I have 2 Pokemon with Ground Shaper, which can be used to manipulate.
Yeah.
The ground around them. Could I potentially have them out and like directing them in such a way as to aid me in extracting
Yes.
the fossil?
So here's what I'll say. Because you are performing an action, normally a trainer can only perform one action and their Pokemon can only perform one action. Otherwise, you would need to use both of your actions to command 2 Pokemon, right?
Yep.
So what I would say is you can perform a command check to give your Pokemon precise directions, and I would say they would drop you an extra circumstance bonus on there.
Okay. So, like, just a +1?
Yeah, just an extra +1 on top of everything else.
Okay.
I also have at least 1 Pokemon with Ground Shaper for the record, so I don't know if there would be too many cooks in the kitchen at that point, but I guess it's worth noting just in case.
Probably, it's just a
So,
Shelgon. If you were excavating like a Tyranitar
Yeah.
or something, I would say, yeah, absolutely.
Sure. Yep. Just thought I'd bring it up.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's
With
fair.
a +4, I think that brings your chances almost exactly to a 1 in 3.
Okay. Go ahead and take your respite actions. Are you burning your Pura Incense?
No.
No. Okay. All right. Let me know when you.
Terrified if we ever found a Tyranitar fossil.
Let me know when you guys are done with your respite actions.
So, yeah, I don't even know what kind of
Like maybe Elaine.
because training
I mean,
here would not be advantageous.
Can I make pester balls on a respite?
yes, you can. Actually, we keep
Oh.
needing to talk about all the balls you've made, dude. Just I don't care anymore, Isaac. Just add 10 of any combination of balls because you definitely have the stuff, except for like Ultra or Great Balls, maybe.
Okay.
No Master Balls. No Master Balls. That's a quest, okay? That's a quest. We got a quest
You
for those.
realized that a little sooner than I would have.
Yeah, I literally cheaped out on mainline Pokeballs in the expectation that Isaac was going to become my new Pokeball
Manufacturer.
store.
The
So,
Pokemon.
Yeah, the
Pokeballman.
factory is up and running now.
Okay. We'll skip over to Rune for a minute as you guys do that.
Sounds good.
Rune, you pass by the crossroads, leaving your friends behind. Their echoing voices as they come back to inspect the sign leaves a small smile on your face. As you venture further down the tunnel to the west, light becoming slightly dimmer as this area of the cave system seems to be filtering down less daylight. As they're taking a respite, you spend about a full day's worth of travel venturing through the cave system. Appropriately enough. And I'm going to go ahead and get you... I'm going to get you your own token, okay? Let me do that over here, actually. One of these. Oh, sweet. They added a GM only for notes. That's fantastic, actually. There we go. The Darkest Dungeon Reprieve soundtrack is just too perfect in every single system. I don't think there's a better, like, resting in a perilous environment music I've ever heard. It's so good. Okay. So, Rune, you're down here now. And over the course of about a day, you venture down through the tunnel. It is gradually normalizing more and more. You get the impression that most of the crazy stuff about Daydreamer Cave was at the altitude or kind of area that you were in with the gang before you split up. As you also take your own rest, about 8 or 9 hours into your long hike. Occasional hike marker informs you that you're less than 3 miles away from the cave exit at this time, and you've encountered little trouble. And you're welcome to be performing any kind of respite actions at this point as well, Rune.
Now I suddenly want there to be a Tyranitar whose nickname is Little Trouble. You've encountered Little Trouble. Okay.
Well, he was Little Trouble when he was a Larvitar, and we just kind of kept the name.
Oh.
Okay, so I want highest perception is probably Mako of the gang left behind. Is that right? Is that 4?
So I have a rank 5.
5. Very good. I don't think anybody beats that. So once you go normally perception check, Mako.
David, are you trying to talk?
Oh, yeah, I hear him. David, you're not coming through once again.
I heard that. There you are. David.
Mic check, 1, 2.
Hi, there you are.
Yeah.
There you are.
Okay. I do have a respite action that I forgot about. I need to put Ian and Major Margrove into my profile archives and take them out of my records.
Excellent. Thank you for
So-
noting that. Yep.
That'll be my extended action.
Good on you, brother. Okay, has everybody concluded their extended actions for their respite?
I have one.
What are you doing?
that I just realized.
What are you doing?
I would like to use puddle as bait to lure in Dwebble.
Oh dear.
Okay. Got it.
Doesn't sound like you got it.
Well, I mean, what else am I supposed to do? If I can't find them, they gotta come to me.
Okay.
Okay,
As
you know?
the rest of the gang is battening down the hatches, Mako kind of perched up on a nearby boulder as daylight begins to start to ebb, and as the evening light dawns on, and all that remains are the large bioluminescent mushrooms scattering the large cave system. You are listening as the surskit is opening its pores. A sweet scent flows through the clearing as you feel a stomping in the earth. Very much Jurassic Park as you look at your water bottle and see it shimmering, and then
Oh my goodness.
it gets closer and closer. As you have rolled high on your perception, you see something massive stomping through the mushrooms just beyond the camp clearing, and you can only assume it's coming towards you. How would you guys like to proceed here? Do you want to try and scoot by? Do you want to try and fight this thing? Do you want to try and get closer and identify it?
The Chrono Trigger boss music is getting
Where's
hard.
where's Azeroth? Azeroth needs to figure out what this thing is.
Sure. You want to send in Azeroth with
Yes.
a stealth check to try and...
A Pokemon with stealth capability are excellent approaching an enemy for an up-close assault. Hang on, because he has a stealth. What's it called? Forget the thing where it's called. Anyway, while shifting, unless they purposely want to, stealth Pokemon do not make any noise. Unless a Pokemon with stealth they used a ranged move during the current round or the round of previous ranged moves may not target them if the line of sight drawn goes through rough terrain. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and post this. Because this is a capability that he has. He also has dark vision.
Mm-hmm. Were you posting it?
I'm just gonna post it in.
There we go.
Roll20 chat.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
It's not great.
That's capability. Very good. Yep.
Would Azeroth have been with us at the point that you sent it out to investigate?
I don't know what Austin had in mind.
Yeah. So Azeroth was exploring the cave and didn't really come up with anything of particularly threatening nature, which is why I didn't mention it earlier. So he would have been back with you at the camp at the end of the day.
Okay, so when Azeroth is back, before Elaine sends Azeroth out, I would like to channel it if it's willing, so that I can see through its eyes and basically get like a advanced feed of what's coming and report to the group without Azeroth having to come back and tell us in time.
Definitely.
So I'm gonna burn an AP to do that as a swift action.
Just letting you know, apparently, Pokemon, like Azeroth, he's a nullivore. He likes to feed off of negative emotions. So if there's a lot of fear and tension here, he's thriving off of it.
Awesome. The final thing I should note about your respite activity is you are feeding everybody, including yourselves. Any herbivores here are fine. They don't got to worry about anything.
Hmm. Okay. So he rolled a 10. Now what?
I am looking at my own perception capability.
And we'll say that that Elaine communicates to Azeroth to let Amber sync with him.
Definitely.
Okay, little guy. This.
She like puts her hand on his shoulder.
You little devil.
Okay. And I'll turn off the music for this, and we'll just let the tension speak for itself as...
She's putting aside the bad blood for the greater good.
Excellent, yes. Let me GM roll this so it doesn't give
Sorry.
anything away. You're fine. Okay, cool. You are suddenly kind of intuitively channeling through as you make out impressions, almost like more through your imagination and your empathy for the creature more than any kind of psychic gift. As you feel slowly creeping through the undergrowth as the stomping grows louder, as you hear just this guttural, deep-throated sound of swallowing and breathing, as you realize the size of this creature must be immense. As you pass through, looking up, you see a very, very red, very, very large lizard stomping through these mushrooms, and it kind of sniffs on the air, and it does appear to be headed directly towards the camp. That's right, it's a Groudon.
You're kidding.
A large red lizard?
Yeah, you would need to make a Pokemon education check from here, as you do not have a line of sight with a Pokedex, and also Pokedex would probably give away your location if you're attempting to be stealthy at all here, which now is about the time to consider whether you want to try and be stealthy here. Mako, maybe you're having this described to you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Via
like,
Amber, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Just
Mako,
kinda like what it
as we begin to mark off the characteristics in your kind of mental notebook of Pokemon, you realize with dread and excitement that this is likely to be a Tyrantrum.
What on earth?
The big fat T-Rex of the Pokemon
insane.
world.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Uh,
Can there be more fossil Pokemon in this cave?
Apparently, this is my cave.
I think we found your dinosaur.
However, unfortunately, as you
Oh.
do not have line of sight on it right now, Mako, you cannot determine the level or the capabilities of the creature, which might be significant.
This is terrifying.
So, moment of truth. It can't see you, you can't see it, and Azeroth is laying low. Do you want to make for cover, or do you want to try and confront this thing or lay an ambush?
I say let's get in
Surely we
position
must-
to ambush it.
Yeah, because this is a rock
Whoa,
dragon.
Here we get in position to hide.
Right.
And then we choose based off of your, okay, now I have line of sight. Hopefully it can't see me. Then we choose based on your now, like your
So-
pokey education of
alright.
what level it is
Okay, so
to
if you,
decide whether we ambush or not.
so
right?
if you choose
Surely.
that compromise, you will be sacrificing safety for a bit more information. So it will be easier for the thing to spot you, and it'll be a little bit harder for you to hide. Yes, this is happening after the respite, towards the very end of it. You will be benefiting from the respite either way here, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. This is
I thought this was like at the
this is
during our downtime before we've actually.
this
slept.
is the consequence of taking a respite in this area potentially.
This seems like a good consequence.
Okay.
I like
Okay.
this one.
So all four of you in agreement. Are you stealthing at this point? Try and get a better look at this thing. All right. I want everybody to roll stealth checks, including any Pokemon you might have out.
Do I need to re-roll for Azeroth again?
Azeroth doesn't need to reroll. He's fine.
Okay.
Don't have anything.
My goodness.
I
I'm
will.
terrified.
I will put Wooper away
Okay.
as opposed to have him roll.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
I'm pulling out Cubone, I think.
Out or putting him away?
Yeah, I've got Cubone out. I gotta have somebody out, you know.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if I should leave Cuddles out or not.
Wait, are you re-rolling?
I can.
Cuddles is a ground type, right?
Yeah, and Cuddles has better stealth than I do, so I think I can leave it out.
So, with
okay.
Mako's knowledge, you would know the thing's typing at least is Rock Dragon. Might have said that already.
Holy, this is insane.
Okay. So I'm seeing a 17, I'm seeing a 13, I'm seeing 11, and 11, 11, 14, and a 14. Okay.
This was 11.
And that's everything that everybody has out, correct?
Surskit would have been out, but I would have immediately
Withdrawn?
like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'll let
not
you.
the-
You have time to withdraw for sure. Okay.
Yeah, definitely withdrawing the Surskit because I do not want any more sweet scent coming its direction.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. Stomping into the clearing, you see the Tyrantrum in its full glory. Though from your low angle before, you were not able to get a good look at the strange fungal growths on the back of the Tyrantrum. Which are numerous and seem to be encompassing a fair bit of the Tyrantrum's rear physiology. There appears to be either some kind of parasitic or symbiosis thing happening at this time. It walks into the clearing, and you note with some relief its pale orbs of eyes as one of them shifts directly over your position, Amber, and you realize this thing is blind as it sniffs the air. You note now with a sudden realization this area was quite flush with flora, but very few other Pokemon were visible or even in the area. And it may be because of this creature.
Checked out.
It sniffs twice and then thrice, and then stomps slowly over to your primitive campfire and smashes it inadvertently before reaching down and picking up one of your rations, gulping it down in one heave. Mako, would you like to roll a Pokemon Education check, DC 10, to try and figure out this thing's level, nature, gender? Awesome. All right, Mako, this is a level 70 Tyrantrum.
Goodness!
It's typing.
Mako will immediately, like, I imagine we're like hiding behind some rock outcroppings or something.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
will immediately just turn around,
Yeah.
do like the chopping at the neck thing, and then just start leaving.
Yeah. You as quietly as you can, you slide down the boulder you were sitting prone on and motion other people to do the same. As you determine with a shock that you believe any sort of chitinous rocky carapace this tarantula might have once had has been replaced by the phosphorescence now growing out of it symbiotically. This is a grass dragon tyrantrum.
What?
Whoa.
Can I
This is
medicine
insane.
education here to try and figure out what's going on?
Absolutely. Go for
Vigo's
it.
not going to stop watching this at any point.
Yeah. Go for it.
Not great.
My goodness,
Man.
that's incredible.
Who won?
You determine that at one point this might have been painful or invasive. However, the Tyrantrum's extremely robust physicality, constitution, as well as dragon scales have seemed to have kind of fended off the worst of the parasitic mushroom, and it has instead only rested surface layer where it acts as additional protection and lends its support to the creature as a whole.
Jeremiah.
This is very similar to what happens to Paris in the early stages of their evolution.
Mm.
Wow.
Jeremiah, you need to hear this.
What?
It's ×4 weak to ice.
It literally does not matter.
Oh,
It's level 70. I'm still gonna follow it though. It's
Oh my
like at a
goodness.
distance, because this is unprecedented right here.
Yeah, I mean, like,
And
if
on-
I
on
see
my
him
list.
following it, I won't just like leave, but I'm keeping my distance.
Huh.
I
Amber
must
is
track this. It's blind. It's
the
just-
most afraid she may have ever been in her life.
Yeah, Mako
She's
doesn't
like
want to
hyperventilating as quietly as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You look over at Amber,
yeah.
and
Mako
just
knows
see her,
half
her
of the
chest
party
heaving.
is about to leave, but like he is also very curious.
Okay. Well, Vigo seems single-mindedly focused to the point of there's kind of a strange look in his eyes bordering on obsession as he follows the massive dinosaur as it sweeps one of your tents down inadvertently with its tail and begins to stomp away. Do you proceed to follow it? If you do, you're going to be rolling me more stealth checks.
oh dear.
Make it stop, please.
I think it's best if we just let it move on. Let's not follow it.
that is not within Vigo's character to do.
You will die.
It is not within Vigo's character to
You
leave
will
this.
die.
It is not within Vigo's character to leave
Oh
this.
my goodness.
Are you able to channel or like levitate him unwillingly? Like, can you just like pick him up and like make sure he's walking over
I
the
would have-
air
Take him back.
instead of?
I would have to switch out Pokemon to do that.
Yeah, that would be a little.
He's also too
risky, huh?
heavy.
No, he's not.
We've lifted people
What is
before.
what is your? No, not
you
me. The last time I was too heavy. Although there, I think might have evolved since last
Not
time.
with
Yeah,
Zoe.
we have a new telekinetic capability. I'm pretty sure.
Yep, that might have changed. Regardless,
She's a
he's
hat
gonna.
rim now.
That's most likely just going to make him struggle, which is more likely to just draw the Tyrantrum to him. So, if that's a risk you want to take.
It's been a good run, guys.
You know it. Okay. Sets of 6. Is anybody else going after Vigo? To either stop him or accompany him.
You know what? I'll follow. I have a way to make it sleep, if nothing else.
Okay.
If it's a powder move, grass types are normally immune to powder moves.
Yeah, it's a grass type.
I have pester balls now.
Oh,
I can create a pester ball. I have pester balls that can inflict paralysis or sleep. The power of chemistry compels.
That's right. Okay.
Oh goodness, Amber, what are we doing?
I don't know what to do.
Are we following the voice?
To get ourselves killed? Like, what are they planning to gain from this? Like, we already learned that it's so cool, but like, what is the? It's just a morbid fascination. It's like watching a serial killer do their work. Like, this is no.
Well, here's the
Clearly
thing.
I don't know what
maybe,
to do
maybe,
besides
maybe,
like try and
hey, hey, hey,
screenshot them back or
maybe we
something.
follow it and we find the blue mushroom. Maybe it's the blue
Better
mushroom that's been
find it
causing it to
actually.
change this entire time.
So we're giving up on the actual achievable fossils that we were
Yes.
staying here in the first place for?
Yes, this one's
For
alive.
the one that we can't have and that
This
will
is a
actively
living
try and kill
fossil.
us?
This is a unique specimen. The scientist will not allow this to happen.
Do you really expect us to have a chance at
Yes.
capturing a level 70 Tyrantrum?
No.
Okay. Who's going? Make up your minds.
I shall
See-
go.
Amber, you have to understand. Well, I guess I'm speaking to Caleb here. He's just playing the character.
I get it, but Amber this is like
If you
that
think this is
something
something
that
she
is
wouldn't do,
actively likely to kill her.
right?
Yeah, this is
And,
absolutely something
so
Amber would not
She's
do.
literally an 8-year-old. Like,
Well, she's an
her,
8-year-old,
like,
and she
flight is
she
taking
survived,
over. She-
and she lived in a harsh city, so she's a survivalist. Would she split from the party for the sake of saving herself?
What is a good like empathy roll? You think intuition is good for
Yeah.
trying to determine
Yeah.
like empathy?
Yeah, intuition is empathy, I would say, generally speaking.
Okay, I need a good DC for basically empathy overcoming fear.
Sure, let's say 15.
I was gonna say
15?
17.
Okay, 16 it is.
All right.
9,
Nope.
she stays.
Amber, stone cold stiff against the boulder she has decided to call home.
I was about to say, you make a paralyzed heal for her.
Yeah, that's right. We heal her of her paralysis. Come with.
Awakening, of course.
Yes. Okay. So now that you know where
Yeah, the
Amber's
stimulant.
falling, is everybody else going with Vigo, or is Amber staying put?
So Elaine is gonna stay with Amber.
Okay. So the boys are going forth. The girls are staying back. Okay. All right. After about 30, 40 feet moving forward, Vigo, performing a tactical combat roll, snaps a bit of calcified root, which immediately alerts the Tyrantrum as it stiffens and looks back your way. It begins to sniff and slowly stomps back in your direction. And I'm going to have you roll me one more stealth check, Vigo.
Combat roll.
2, 4. Yeah!
Oh my word!
I'm untrained in stealth, so this is never going to go well.
Okay.
Amber is gonna begin like mouthing, "Iroh, please save me."
See, the thing is that if we lose team members in this, we're gonna be disqualified.
Yes,
All right.
immediately.
The thing seems to suddenly have an exact bead on your location as you scramble backwards, the enormous monster looming over you as it bellows out an enormous challenge. We're going to go ahead and go to combat, or at least encounter time. Let me go ahead and get some room music here.
Clearly, I cannot beat this thing in a fight. Perhaps I can outwill it.
Is it too late for me to let me help you with that on that last stealth check?
Are you trained in stealth? Not too late.
Yeah, I have a rank 3.
You can roll. You can re-roll stealth.
Okay,
Okay.
I shall do so. So reroll with a +3. There you go.
Alright.
Ooh,
14.
That's including the +3.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
Oh,
included
you
my
put it in
rolls.
there.
Yeah.
Okay. You are safe for a little bit longer. As it charges Vigo, and Mako grabs your arm and rolls you over behind a nearby mushroom as it seems to deflect and smashes through a boulder to your right, where it seems to lose track of you.
Vigo's just like looking at Mako, soy pogging back at the Tyrantrum.
Mako will soy pog back.
What on earth?
As you all collectively hear the ear-splitting cry of the Tyrantrum, and of course, the ear-splitting crack of a boulder being Gallaghered in two. All right.
Amber, we've got to go help them. I know you're scared. We got to get them out of there.
What?
You're cutting out.
Okay, sorry.
As the Tyrantrum seems to lose interest as what it probably perceives to have been some kind of fallen rock, and then walks back in the direction it was already proceeding, which is to the far side of the cavern. Okay. After a number of moments, the girls no longer hear the stomping and lose sight of the boys.
Amber appears to pass out.
As Rune laying on your pallet, you wonder what trouble the four people you left behind could possibly be getting up to. They're probably fine, you think to yourself.
It's fine. They're in a Pokemon League regulated area. What could possibly go wrong?
There's small
Not
children
general
getting eaten by
education, but-
dinosaurs.
All right.
Accidentally rolling things.
This
Amber,
is
come on.
like how. This is like how Asmongold always says something incredible happens every time he takes a day off.
Yes.
The one time our police escort
yeah, leaves.
abandons us,
Yes, sir.
we encounter a literal T-Rex.
Okay. The two of you successfully follow the Tyrantrum until you lose sight of it, just behind a small rock outcropping on the far side of the cavern, whose entrance is strewn with the effoliated remains and bones of what are surely innumerable Pokemon. As you hear the clattering noise of its stomping footsteps settle into whatever nest or alcove it has beyond, and then you hear the slumping and crashing sound of it hitting the ground, where it is seemingly resting once more.
So, could we determine previously that with it definitely seems blind from what we've seen.
It definitely seems blind,
safe?
which is the only reason any of you are able to do any of this.
Okay, well, okay.
Yeah, it's either blind or so insanely disturbed in its eyes that it makes little difference. It definitely didn't see you. It thought it smelled you or heard you, and then it kind of, it bopped its head and got different ideas.
Okay. So
Bop it.
this is
Twist it.
so this is still, or this is not lit up anymore here, right? Where we are currently.
You're still kind of on the edge of the Snistler Cavern, so you have some light. The nest beyond does seem to be dark, and as you do see some phosphorescent mushrooms in the small nest beyond, but not many. The main light source right now where you are, it is like very early morning or nighttime right now, is the big mushrooms in the central cavern. Not the light filtering down from above. I should amend that. Yes.
All right, I'm putting on the night vision goggles.
Okay,
I'm gonna
nice.
watch it until it seems like it is obviously sleeping, and then try to get a little closer to the nest and look around at it.
Okay. Definitely. You approach it.
Paying more attention to I would like to specify.
Yes.
Because this could potentially make a difference. Paying more attention to the potential sounds he could be making rather than cover. With the
Sure.
deducing that it is likely blind, that will be more valuable here rather than
Sure thing.
hiding behind
Vigo,
things.
you have enough survival skills and knowledge of your terrain to realize that to venture into this nest, you would be stepping over a great many bones, some of which are relatively fresh. This would be quite difficult to stealth in noiselessly. Do you still want to attempt it?
Think about this for a second. If I have any way around this, I don't think I do. So if I were to just go to like the closest I can without hitting the bones and just kind of peek inside.
Okay. You're currently right on the edge of the cavern, which is about as close as you can get. Right now, the most of the creature you can see as you go prone on your side is what appears to be the tip of the thing's snout, as it appears to be facing the entrance with its back to the rear of whatever nest it's in.
So it'll smell you if you get too close.
Oh, there's other things we need to worry about before we get to that point. To go any further in to get a different angle is going to require moving through the bones, yeah?
It will be a higher DC stealth check, yes.
Higher DC, which likely means I won't be able to succeed on it.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Mako has one single, let me help you with that.
Yeah, that's likely not going to matter. I'm assuming this is going to be like at least 15, the highest I can get is 12, so...
Mako, you would actually recover your let me help you with that. You would be on 2 now because you took a respite.
Oh, sweet. All right.
So keep that in mind.
Getting a couple of things here amongst my Pokemon. That's fine.
Okay. If you perceive no differing way forward, I'm gonna give you 1 minute to decide what to do here.
Yep, I've already decided.
Okay.
Cubone. I'm gonna try and send in the Cubone, and I understand if this requires command.
Yes, Cubone likes you, but Cubone doesn't like you that much yet. As you explain the situation.
Yeah. So just like go in and like report what you see, not realizing that this likely isn't really gonna work.
Okay.
Given the, well, I guess report if there's anything noteworthy. And he's just gonna, Vico is thinking clearly towards his goal, but not necessarily towards the immediate interaction of how is that going to be communicated. Regardless, really, for this, that's worse than my survival rolls.
I think Cubone's going to be a little skeptical of your plan. Sorry, boss.
Shall I help you with that?
No, this is probably better.
This is a humbling moment for Vigo.
No, it's not. He has not. he has been emboldened, actually, by this. But he also understands that he is almost certainly not going to get into that cave without. Actually, there's other paths in this cave, yeah.
Yes, as you guys fanned out through the cavern earlier, you did determine there was other routes besides the entrance you came in through.
Yeah, Vigo's gonna pick one and try and throw a rock down it.
Okay. Sure. I'm gonna go ahead and make this a guile check, I think, to create an effective distraction.
That makes sense. It's not gonna be good, but it makes sense. 9.
Okay, 1 sec.
I guess I'm not good at throwing rocks now.
I mean, most of these are competed rolls against like perception and intelligence of the Tyrantrum. Okay. Okay. You check a rock down the other cavern. When you do so, you see silhouetted in the phosphorescent darkness several small Pokemon forms scatter as you do so before concealing yourselves, you and Mako, once more behind a nearby series of stones, and you hear the shaking of bones and stomping as the creature exits and seems to be walking now towards that other cavern. You do not know how it competed with you, and that will determine how long it will be gone for, so you may wish to work fast.
Okay, yeah.
From this distance, is the stomping clear to Elaine? Can she
No.
still hear it walking?
No, you and Amber cannot hear any of this. You are chilling relatively close to your campsite at this time.
Okay, so here's my plan. Vigo's going to start moving towards the cave just to try and get an angle to which he can see inside of it. If possible, like trying to time his steps to some degree with the stomping.
Okay.
In hopes that it might cover it up.
Sure. So go ahead and roll stealth again. With it's going to be a little more generous this time.
All right, time for a 2.
Okay. Okay. You're hardly the master thief. However, you're dealing with a very large, lumbering oaf of a monster that is currently fixated on what it perceives to potentially be a dainty snack. It doesn't appear to have noticed you yet. As you enter through and try to time your boot impacts with the stomping in the distance. You gaze into the cavern itself. It is quite dark in general. However, you do see a number of smaller phosphorescent mushrooms that you could potentially pluck off the wall for an impromptu flashlight, or you could. You actually have your night vision goggles, don't you?
Yep, I've got night vision. I can just see.
Lovely. So in this cavern, you see kind of clawing its way up through the under decay are lots of the small, some actually quite large towards the rear of this area, red mushrooms that appear to have infected the Tyrantrum. In addition, you see several bones. You also see, get this, towards the very rear of the cavern, seemingly flattened by the Tyrantrum time and time again, perhaps used as a nice little head pillow, a backpack.
Oh. Well, what if I were to bolt in there and try and grab a mushroom in the backpack real quick?
Absolutely. You bolt in there, you grab a mushroom. Mako, you're with him. If you want to roll stealth check, you can do the same. Otherwise, you're going to be chilling outside, keeping watch. Absolutely. Mako, you go in there. You can also grab something. For each something you grab, a tick is going to go by, and the thing might come back. So keep that in mind.
Okay. So the 2 things that we saw were the backpack and mushrooms, right?
Lots of these mushrooms. You see a backpack.
Okay.
Maybe Mako should take the backpack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go for the backpack. And I'll hug it close to me, try and keep it really tight so nothing jingles around.
Absolutely. Thankfully, you don't seem to have to do that much, as the contents seem to have been horribly warped and crunched together already, such that there's barely any give at all once you heft it.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Right,
You're going
I'll
for
grab
the
a sample of the mushroom.
Absolutely. You pick up a mushroom. All right.
Yep, all right.
You guys getting out at this point?
Just a quick glance now that we're inside. There doesn't appear to be anything else of value here. It's just a bunch of bones.
Not unless you go digging. Yep.
Unless I go digging. I'd imagine I couldn't make a check just to see if there's anything obvious.
You can roll a perception check.
Okay.
I've already told you everything obvious.
Mm-hmm.
You may rather Mako to do that.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
Nice roll.
Mako, you do believe this kind of area you're in right now obviously didn't always used to be filled with fungi and bones to the knees. This has kind of been assembled on something that feels a little bit cushy, and you're not quite sure what it is, but that's the extent of your perception. Nothing else of particular value in sight. Of course, there's lots and lots of these mushrooms, but you don't have much time now.
Time to leave.
Yeah, it's probably just get a run out at this point.
Okay. You vacate. Just as the Tyrantrum is rounding the corner, it is on its way back. You guys are both rolling me stealth checks one last time to make good on your escape.
2. No, 6.
Okay.
I would let me help you with that, but I'm afraid that mine is also gonna alert him as well. Am I allowed to know if mine succeeds? Because it says you can do it after you know whether it's a fail or not.
Correct. These are both failures.
All right, sweet. I won't waste it.
Yep. As you're both making haste and getting out, and one of you accidentally trips. Vigo, you trip a little bit and push Mako, and he lands hands first in the pile of bones, and you just hear this. As that sound actually didn't come from Mako so much as it came from the Tyrantrum standing directly above you as it roars. As Elaine and Amber, you definitely hear that.
Right.
You guys are going to start getting chased by this Tyrantrum. So we are now going to combat. I don't think you can lose your way out of this one.
Can I throw a pester ball at it?
Is there a way
That's
for
most of our
Elaine?
combat.
Yeah, a pester ball.
I
Is there
shall
a way
throw
for Elaine to
a
try and
step down.
and follow them, or at least try to track them with the sound?
Yeah, you know where they are, and if you want to get to the encounter, depends on how much they run towards you, but you could be there in as many as 3 rounds.
Okay. What she wants to do is go ahead and set up the pure incense so that they have a place that's safe that
Okay.
will deflect the Tyrantrum.
So you'll be doing that on initiative.
Great.
So let me get just a couple more tokens here. So put you guys in the token layer. And we'll go back to the Dragon Dead music. Where is it? There it is. Cool. We haven't even gotten to the cool thing this session. All right.
This isn't the cool thing.
No.
This is the cool thing.
I mean, if you think it's cool, it's the cool thing.
There's a difference.
Let me get Vigo and Mako real quick.
Tension and horror and dinosaurs.
Yeah, DM shows players the coolest thing in the entire campaign. This isn't even the cool thing.
It's not.
It's a flex.
All right. You guys don't have Pokemon out right now, right?
I guess not, because I hadn't been rolling for it, because I kind of forgot about it. Theoretically, Cubone was out, but probably back now.
Cubone the coward
Cubone
withdrew.
Return to the ball for subordination.
That's right.
He voluntarily crawled back into the ball.
That's right. Okay, and there's
Elaine
two
did have
more.
Azeroth still out. I don't know if that matters.
Azeroth can be out.
Okay.
If you want to
What
do
is
anything
the
with
entrance
Azeroth,
to
we'll
the-
add her to the initiative.
Well, I'm gonna trade him out for Zoe, so I can get that.
Okay.
Oh wait, no.
So
That's not
go
helpful
ahead and
either.
input your speeds, because that's relevant here.
Ah, crap.
It's just our speed stat, right?
Yeah.
Okay. don't know why I'm showing a bonus of 2. Oh, because of
Okay. Put this down here.
19. Oh.
Okay. So that's that. Everybody got their speed in. So nobody is surprised here, so it does look like Mako is going first. Might be the saving grace for you.
Being chased by Tarantrum, to the surprise of no one.
Oh, this does affect guile checks. This would have been relevant on the. Oh well.
It would.
It's too late now.
It unfortunately wouldn't have quite bought you another turn.
Yeah. Oh well.
Would have been close though. All right, Mako, what are you up to, brother?
I shall throw a pester ball.
Awesome. What does that do?
It can inflict paralysis or sleep. I'm trying to find if there's more. I just pasted that into the notes section.
Okay.
I
might need just a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up the details of a festival on the OM.
Please. That's probably going to be your main action, I would suspect. So you're gonna throw that. Actually, are you going to use? Are you going to be using an AP to make it a swift action? Is this it? Oh no! Oh, you add caustic chemistry as a swift action, I think.
Yeah. There's. Well, all right. I mean, there's no reason not to do this.
Make it lose
So
HP.
we'll do
If you think there is a reason not to do this, you are using AP, which is a resource you could be using later in the dungeon.
Fair enough.
Is this something you feel like you're going to be able to reduce the HP on enough to make a difference in either capture or
that's the
destruction?
thing.
Okay, then I wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
as your friend.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I was mostly just trying to find the.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the only other thing that I see.
He's the bull. Pester Ball's pain, Pester Ball shutdown. Can inflict paralysis or sleep. Found anything yet, Caleb?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and look up the DCs now because it gave me a similar thing.
Thank you.
So yeah. I assume you're going for sleep, Isaac?
Yeah.
Okay, it's searching right now. And I'll look through what it said to make sure I didn't miss anything. So it says it's resolved as an AC 6 status attack, but I think that's just for making it hit like normal Pokeballs. As far as sleep condition requirements, if the throw is successful, the target is affected by a sleep condition. So maybe it just has to hit.
Yep.
I guess so. Very cool.
Wow. And then wake up requirement at the end of each of their turns. The sleeping target must make a save check with a DC of 16 to wake up.
Okay. Our brother.
And is the swift action? Do you happen to remember where that is? By the way.
Swift action.
So what do you mean?
Do I want to
where
make
that
it?
is?
Do I want to make this a swift action?
You
Were
can
you
make-
referring to some ability, or is that a general mechanic?
You can make it a swift action as a capture specialist, I believe.
Capture. Okay, thank you.
I'll post this stuff in the Discord.
That's a capture technique you can have potentially. I believe you.
For Pokeballs, huh?
It may be. You'll have to look that up, Mako.
Okay.
Check your features and see if there's anything that lets you throw stuff faster at swift speed.
It did mention.
I'll look as well.
Did mention something like that. See if I can copy and paste that.
So capture specialist. Quick switch.
Pitch.
You have devitalizing throw. I don't know what the other one you picked was.
I don't
Yeah, I mostly
think
took the
there's
skills.
here.
Tools of the trade, I think, just give. Oh, that gives accuracy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, that's Pokeballs. and whatnot.
Is tools of the trade a capture technique? That might be it.
does it matter if it's a swift action or not? Because presumably you just want. Oh, I guess so.
He
you
could
need
be,
to mention a dash.
Right, he could be moving twice. Is the thing.
I see. Yeah. It's a sprint.
By increasing movement by 50%, but
Yeah.
I think tools of the trade is a capture technique. So I'm gonna say you don't have that. So you'll have to do this as a main action.
Okay. Yeah, I was mostly. Can I apply tools of the trade?
Yeah,
for my
absolutely.
Pester Balls?
Absolutely, yeah.
Sweet.
You took this instead of being able to do it really quickly. So absolutely.
Okay, nice.
What does it say? Made with Pokeballs, hand nets, lassos. Is a Pester Ball a kind of Pokeball?
Um,
I'm gonna say.
I think a Pester Ball is just an item that sprays gas, but I'm not entirely certain.
I'll look later. For now, I'll say you can roll it. So you're rolling at a 4 accuracy instead of a 6. So better odds. Better odds.
so is it just a D20 roll? I can't remember how this.
Yeah,
works.
D20 minus 4.
-4. Okay.
You have to be an evasion of. If it's a status evasion, you have to be an evasion of 2, which you do. So yeah, Pester Ball flies in. It impacts, blows up in the guy's face, into this sort of misty white blue aerosol that is immediately inhaled visibly by the Tyrantrum. As the thing sways on its feet and then collapses onto the piles of bones directly in front of you, allowing for a hasty escape if you can. Okay, and moving with your shift action here.
Well,
Assuming.
just because I'm an agent of chaos.
Okay.
What is it? A main action to throw a Pokeball?
Yes.
Okay, I will shift away then.
All right, so running away, and we'll go ahead.
Just for breaking swipe.
For the record, we will not be able to pull this stun again because it is immune to the effects of a Pester Ball for an hour. So.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This was a one-time get-out-of-jail-free card. If you wake it up and are not out of the way before it wakes up, you do not pass go. Go directly to jail.
Go directly to God, honestly.
Okay.
Yes.
What's your move speed, Mako?
6. And would throwing a Pokeball wake up the Pokemon if it fails?
I believe any attack threatens to wake up the Pokemon. I could be wrong on that.
Right now.
Because I know in the game it doesn't.
It wakes up automatically upon taking damage.
Yes.
Damage.
Okay, so as long as I
specifically.
don't use my Pidgey killing abilities.
Your Pidgey killing
Yes,
ability.
just the Pokeballs are not ammunition at the current moment. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Can
level
you
70. You're
I
not
know.
catching it.
Oh, I know.
So you can see that green bar. That's your timer to get back to camp. So you're 6 out of 30 right now.
Okay.
So passing from Mako to Amber. Amber, you hear the roaring and all this stuff happening. Are you doing anything in preparation, or are you trying to catch up to them?
I mean, going towards them is helpful.
You're still a little
if it
spooked,
wakes
right?
up, I guess. Yeah, I am still. I mean, I was like, like I was calming down. We hadn't heard it for a while. It was quiet. Hadn't seen the boys in a while.
Ominously
but, you know,
quiet. Yeah, that's
we
right.
didn't hear any squeals from them. But now, like, it roared again, and it's just like the PTSD's back, you know? So, unless she's told to do otherwise by Elaine, she will probably remain sheltered.
Cool. So chilling out, we're just going to pass the turn. We're going to go straight to Vigo. Vigo, what are you doing on your turn?
I'm trying to find the capture mechanics.
Oh my goodness gracious. Haven't y'all done enough? Oh my goodness.
No.
It feels like y'all have not
Oh,
learned a
boy.
thing about being in Austin systems before.
Nope.
Oh no, I fully understand that this is a bad idea. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to.
Hey,
not
I
do
mean,
it.
you guys aren't dead yet. You're doing
Yeah,
something right.
You won't even be able to use this Pokemon
Right.
as part of
It
your
is-
party.
it is a
until
matter of
our
pride.
campaign has ended.
I do have an Ultra Ball.
Yeah, same.
It won't matter. What do I need to tell you people?
Caleb!
Have you done enough throwing for this session yet?
It doesn't make a difference. I can be out of here in 2 turns. So like,
All right.
And it could wake up in 1.
Is this what you guys
Yes,
do in
but it
Broken
doesn't
Road? You
change
just yell at one
anything.
another?
Yeah, kind of.
well, I did get yelled at a little bit when I decided to drink the water instead of leave the crumbling temple. So
That was Mako Bong water. I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah, I had to take Mako with me.
All right, what's it going to be, Jeremiah?
How much?
Leave.
I'm trying to. No, give me a moment. Give me a moment. I'm trying
did.
to. I'm refamiliarizing myself with mechanics.
Oh, those.
I'm trying to figure out how much. So that's a +3. Plus
It's-
5
it's
to
where
this.
you open your mouth and
Presumably,
you
the
say,
check
"I'm
is going to be
leaving."
something along the lines of 20, maybe 18, and if I roll an 11 or higher, on top of hitting it.
He's
Those are
actually considering
chances.
it, Caleb.
Those are chances. I think I should take.
He's thought about it, Caleb.
Hold on.
What
hold
page
on,
is it?
Hold on. Hold on. You're trying to capture this.
Of course,
What?
He won't be.
How?
I have.
What are the chances of it even staying in? What Pokeballs do we even have right now?
I have
do
an
we
Ultra
have
Ball.
anything to even give us a higher chance?
An
to
Ultra
capture
Ball
it?
isn't going to help us here.
It does
How do you
actually
mean?
significantly.
Yeah. Isn't it like a -20? Jeremiah, what page is it?
So we're using the updated stuff.
The D20 based
Okay.
system.
So yeah, so math plus 10. Let's see. So we can assume that this is going to be due
It's
to
at
just
least-
difficult conditions. The maximum it can be is 20. However, it is also suffering from a volatile status affliction. No, not volatile. It's a persistent status affliction. Presumably, it doesn't have any injuries, but that puts it at an 18, which actually means there's like not an awful chance.
So, the chances of you capturing it is 18. Rolling an 18.
Nope.
on
Nope,
a
it's rolling an
straight
11. It's rolling an
Rolling an
11 because
11.
I have +7
What
to
are your
this.
capture bonus? You have a +7 to your capture roll? How do you add your capture?
Actually, wait, maybe I'm misreading this. Let me check. What's the I know that
I guess.
What is the updated book?
I believe it's the 15. Group rule. Ultra Ball gives +3. Turn ball starts +4. Capture Specialist is +2. Okay, never mind. I was considering something slightly differently. And now I also need to make sure I actually know from Capable Trainer how much bonus I get from that.
Am I supposed to be in the core book? Like, I
Yeah,
didn't even
sorry,
have
sorry
the
this is
book.
taking as long as it is. However, I was
You
presented
wanna
with
get
this
one shot,
situation.
do not miss your chance to throw, because opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
Don't worry, he is doing his best to throw. There's no doubt about that.
Mhm. That's correct.
Game of Throws. Are we in the core book? Or is there an updated core book? No one will.
There's an
Ugh.
updated capture rules. I don't know if that's what you're
Find
looking at.
where.
There
I
is-
don't know where that is.
Ah, here it is.
There is an updated core book, and you should be using it.
Is it the 1.05?
Yeah, so the capture rules are in the 2015, one of the 2015, September 2015 playtests.
I believe we have that in easy
I
rules,
guess it's
Isaac, if you want to look there.
Slightly worse chances than I was anticipating, but still not awful. Let's see if I even hit it with the Pokeball. 7?
Okay, what, this is against physical evasion?
Tossing out an Ultra Ball.
Physical evasion, yes?
Yeah, surely.
Status.
Yeah, it's a status
It's a status attack.
But surely, you only rolled a 1, right?
If it's
Because
status- if it's
DC
status-
6, so
if
7
it's-
minus 6 is 1.
Nope, it's 7.
13 minus
The minus 6
Got
is
it.
already in
Right.
there.
If it's status,
Oh,
it's
so
speed
it's
evasion,
something
correct?
moving.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which it's down and out right now, so it'd be 0.
Mm.
Well, it's a sleep,
I don't-
which I think is
No,
Speed
that's
evasion
bad.
would be 0.
It's a sleep.
Because
Is it-
sleep.
I
Is
don't
it,
know that it's the.
regardless, I don't
actual
think it
your
can
movement
actually
speed so
go
much as
above
it's
6 unless it has an ability.
It
You
does
said it
not.
was status evasion. Didn't we just establish that was 2 when it got put to sleep?
Correct. Its status evasion is 2. I'm currently looking at an ability. Give me 1 second.
As your players are not allowed to capture this ability.
It's you're allowed to capture it, but it's difficult.
I sure do wish conditions were in indices and references. That would be helpful. That is volatile affliction. Okay. Receive no bonuses from evasion, cannot take actions, except for free and swift that would cure sleep.
It had this ability, but I wasn't researching the ability because I anticipated you guys not attempting to capture it. Silly me. Okay. By the way,
You gave me the opportunity to
I
catch
will-
Fungus Godzilla.
I will let you retcon this decision if you would like, because that is an Ultra Ball, and you are aware of its abilities, because Mako is Pokemania.
Correct.
It has an ability called Apex Monster. This Pokemon gives a +5 difficulty class to rolls made to capture it. If the Pokemon is suffering from 1 or less statuses, it may use its reaction to immediately fail the capture roll.
Oh.
I don't think
Now,
it can use
does it get-
reactions.
Yeah.
It can't right now, it's asleep.
I think it's special because it says 1 or less statuses. So
Reaction, though.
that would assume sleep as a status.
But does that supersede sleep's inability to take actions?
As the GM,
Yeah,
I'm going to
because
say yes, because sleep is a
Okay.
really powerful condition.
Yes,
And I think...
ugh.
So you don't have to do this. I'm letting you retcon it
Okay.
because you are aware of its abilities.
I mean, it does.
You know
it
you're
doesn't
gonna-
matter now.
you know you're gonna
because
have to hit
it
this
means I'm
thing
gonna automatically fail.
with more statuses.
Which I can do. I can paralyze it with another caustic.
Ugh, I
No,
cannot
because
with
it's not
that.
Whoa,
like
remember.
another
Yeah,
hour.
it's.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You
It's
would need
meteor
to
festivals
you would
now.
need to roll out another
Oh, yeah.
mine and start getting some stuff going on that front.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, this changes everything, which means I have to start looking through books again.
Yeah. Oh, I can. All right. I can summon electric as my free action on my turn, and electric has Thunder Wave.
Can I just point out that once again, what
It
would
can
we
wake
even do with it if we were to catch it?
We have a
We
unique level
cannot
70
use it.
Pokemon. Okay.
That we
Brag.
can't do anything with.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That
Um,
doesn't change anything.
So Jeremiah, I know this is a difficult term. I'm gonna go in and give you a minute and a half to decide what you're doing. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing I can do.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is no longer an option because it has that ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could have saved a bit of time if that were.
I know. That's mostly due to my negligence.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm gonna just sprint on out of there, increasing my speed to 18 because I'm an athlete. I am strong enough to pick up Mako, and I run with him.
All right, perfect.
Great. So you're able.
Next time, buddy.
So you're able to
We're
move.
gonna get one of these eventually.
So you're able to move how fast in a single turn?
18 spaces.
Lovely. So you're going.
Or meters, I guess.
So you're moving 6, and then you're picking up Mako, and you're moving the remaining 12. So we'll put you and Mako at 18.
Please allow me the mental image of Mako being in Vigo's arms, bridal style.
I figured he'd just grab him by the scruff of the neck, but that would be easier to run with. So
Okay.
yeah.
Mako will eventually shimmy onto his shoulders and begin lurching him along like he's goading a horse.
Yes, right. Okay, excellent. Okay, so you guys are moving 18. So we'll go ahead and pass from Vigo to Elaine, and Elaine, you're going to fire up the pure incense, right?
Yes.
Okay, so normally a downtime activity. I'll go ahead and say that's a full action on your turn. So that's going to be everything. So you maybe you stick that in what remains of the campsite fire, and light that up. A pungent kind of minty smell fills the air around the clearing as you get that fire set up. Awesome. Okay, so time for the Tyrantromycosis. The Tyrantromycosis makes a sleep check at the beginning or end of its turn. Which is it? End. Awesome. So it loses its turn, and then it gets to make a DC 16. Is it just a D20 check?
Yep, it's a save check.
No
which
special
means it's just
modifiers?
flat.
Awesome. So I'll roll
Yep.
that publicly. Okay, so it fails that. So the Tyrantrum is still asleep, thankfully. It does move quite fast when it wants to. So that's that. Going back to Mako. Mako, you're currently being carried by Vigo. Do you want to wriggle out and run somewhere, or do you want to stay in his loving embrace?
I will stay riding on his shoulders.
Awesome. Okay, so we'll just kind of pass for you. Go right back to Amber, who I'm assuming is still chilling, unless she says otherwise. Then back to Vigo, who can run the remaining distance.
Yeah, running the rest of the way. I do still have to sprint for that, so
That's fine.
no further actions.
So 30, lovely. And the remaining round goes by as the incense takes. The Tyrantrum is asleep for at least one more turn, so I'm going to go ahead and say the encounter is over, assuming you guys succeed on your stealth checks as it catches up later. Assuming you guys don't immediately vacate the cavern. You want to risk it, or do you want to just immediately advance? You do still have a
We already
fossil
did our
to
rest.
collect. Yes.
Yeah, well, there's the fossil, and there's also an incense going currently, which...
Yeah, the incense is going, so we could stay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
All right.
As soon as they come back, Elaine is like immediately embracing them.
I found a mushroom!
That's not important right now. You are alive.
All right. So,
Mako's gonna start rummaging through that backpack.
with the incense up, over a few minutes, or few moments, you do hear the stomping of the Tyrantrum once again. It's going to pop up sooner or later. It might as well be now while you guys are ready for it. So everybody takes their positions once more. We're going to go and do the final stealth checks here, as the pure incense does seem to be causing it some physical distress as it approaches the camp. However, it was just assaulted, and it is somewhat determined at the moment. So we'll see how this goes. All right. Stealth for everybody who's out. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead.
Vigo, let me help you with
I'm
that.
gonna go ahead and drop a dice because of pure
Well, Elaine just
incense.
failed as well.
Okay. But
Yeah,
hopefully,
don't bother with it.
hopefully
There's
that
2
means-
6s.
Oh yeah, true.
Well, but it may be a group check, so.
Okay,
Right.
we succeed.
Okay.
The Tyrantrum, it kind of grasping at its massive nostril with its stubby arms, is going to kind of slowly, after a few moments of stomping about, looking with what senses it has available to it in vain for those who recently put it to sleep, and to its distress as it returns to its lair, robbed it of its cool pillow.
Oh.
Does not find you guys for the rest of your rest here. So you guys have time to try and excavate this fossil before potentially having to deal with this thing again. You guys want to try and do that?
Yes,
Yeah.
one more time.
So do we have enough to do both?
What do you mean do both?
Because there were 2 fossils here.
Move from your site here to the eggs as well. Yeah, you could. Absolutely.
Cool. Yeah. So, I would definitely be trying to excavate both because I want both of these.
Okay, decide which one you'd rather do first.
Let's start with the eggs. Just testing the method, if you will.
All right.
Having my Pokemon
Okay.
help me out with Ground Shaper. All right. Egg
Huh.
19.
Austin, this music makes me miss Winter Falls.
Hey, soon. Session 0 this Saturday. And this is for the fossilized egg, not the
Yep.
not the Shelgon. Gotcha. Let me double check. I don't think this one's DC 20. It is high though. Okay. I think you over the course of several minutes of careful excavation, all things considered, I believe Amber helping you as well. Did you already pre-calculate that bonus?
Yep.
Okay.
Amber would have to be incentivized.
Okay.
He
She's
offers
had enough fossil
you some
Pokemon.
food.
Oh, what kind of food do you offer her?
I've got mushrooms, orange berries, leftovers.
Feed her a mushroom, see what happens.
Oh no.
Shall return shortly.
Okay, see you in a minute.
Vigo is willing to offer leftovers, like the item.
Vigo, you could have.
You cut out.
Vigo,
Happened again.
You might need to turn down your gain.
It makes it so
Okay.
much better.
Okay. All right. Hold on.
There were several attempts to start the statement, but it was getting
Okay.
cut up.
I don't know. Maybe I can watch my.
She's speaking
Yeah,
in an
let me go to
accent
my
that's beyond
actual-
your range of hearing.
Why did you turn into Lightning McQueen just then?
That's the Wheatley American accent from Portal 2. It's also very bad.
Okay, let's see if I can turn down. This is automatically adjusting my sensitivity, and then let's see if there's a turn off any noise suppression. Okay, there we go. Hopefully this works, and I'll just turn down this for a little bit. And I already turned down the gain. Okay. Sorry.
No worries.
Vigo, you could have gotten us killed.
There we go. Excellent.
Yeah.
Just admits it.
And that doesn't matter to you at all.
Not really, no. We're all alive.
Vigo.
We got a cool mushroom. Look at it.
No thanks to you!
Oh, but I'm still alive.
Oh, a
Mako's still alive. I
mushroom!
carried Mako. I'll carry you out of the cave if I need to.
Oh, because you're faster than that T-Rex!
But looks back at the cave, considering. Yeah, probably.
She just face palms.
This is.
You know,
It's a mechanic I probably am.
you need to think about others, and not just the cool dinosaurs that you're so interested in when we had fossils that I was gonna help you get. And then you just decide, oh, I don't care about these fossils that my friends are gonna help me with anymore. I'm just gonna go get myself killed. Whoop-de-doo, look at me.
Yeah, about halfway through that, Vigo has subconsciously blocked you out because this sounds like a lecture, and he's had enough of those in his life, and he doesn't really care all that much to be lectured. So, unfortunately, he will not change his ways.
Yeah, then Amber will not be helping you with your.
Yeah, understandable.
checks.
18 then.
It doesn't work. It's another neutral check. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought you would negotiate.
No.
All right. Well, it doesn't work. It's another neutral check. Do you want to rest again?
Yeah, there's no amount of negotiation that
All right.
Vigo could have done to change this outcome.
All right.
It's not, once again, not within his character.
All right. Over to Shelgon, huh? You did a 20 here.
Yep.
Okay.
20 is technically possible, I believe.
It's possible. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Popping an AP just to get that little bonus.
All right.
That's in this desperation.
Best of luck, sir.
Right.
Hey!
21!
We love to see it. Okay. Over the course of 6 painstaking minutes, Vigo excruciatingly withdraws the beleaguered Shelgon's remains and successfully places it in an archaeology bag for safekeeping. Congratulations, you have a Shelgon fossil.
I was in the backpack, by the way.
Oh, we'll get to that now. I also wanted to get to the cool stuff first. Backpack. Inspecting.
You should have seen it. We were like sneaking around, and then all of a sudden the T-Rex was right on top of me. I said, "Nuh-uh," and I chucked one of my new balls at it, and it just collapsed. Oh, it was so cool, and it worked. My creations worked.
This is where Elaine goes and like cups his face and just holds him there, keeps solid eye contact for 3 seconds.
As he continues to talk, by the way.
He's still talking. She goes, Mako, stop talking. Mako!
My creations!
Mako!
Yeah?
Why? You almost died.
Yeah, but if I...
Do you value your life? What if you make your sister cry?
Oh, she does stuff like this all the time. She's the one that taught me how to be brave. She once told me...
That's not bravery! That's foolishness!
My sister says if you live your life afraid to ever do anything dangerous, your life won't be worth living.
Your
sister's an idiot.
Somewhere in the rainy districts of Nimbus City at a ramen shop, April Bongwater sneezes.
So, Elaine's gonna say, it's fine to be brave, but you have to follow up with wisdom. Don't do that again, please. I would like to actually win this competition.
Oh, you think you need me to win? Thank you.
Actually, I do. Please stay alive.
Okay.
So you'll be interested to know, Mako, that this benefits you more specifically. So among the horribly mangled things inside of this backpack, you determine this likely to have been a Pokemon trainer, or at least some kind of researcher's pack at one time. You find 1 Great Ball, and then you find 2 technology parts. Or, sorry, 10 technology parts. There we go. That's just like salvage from all of the tech in this backpack that is now almost unusable, except for its small constituent parts. You can use these technology parts to help elevate certain side projects that are technologically advanced.
Ooh.
And it is just +1 per part. So you get a +10 if you use them all at once. This would also work if you decided to roll to make Pokeballs later. You could add that kind of thing.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So you have some scrap to play with, and a Great Ball. You can give to whomever you wish, or keep it for yourself, Mr. Ace Trainer. Or Capture Specials, I should say. You're an Ace Trainer as well.
Oh, hey, by the way, does anyone need any Pokeballs?
I haven't even had time to fathom what's in my backpack right now. I'm still trying to process that we ran into a Tyrantrum.
Mako vomits Pokeballs at you.
It's like the fact that their life was in danger doesn't even process. They're just happy to have gone into a cave, thrown a pester ball, and dance around the fire in caveman victory.
One could argue that our very oblivion was the shield around us.
Guys, this is why we recruit young trainers.
I feel like
they can do this kind of thing, and it doesn't really bother them, you know.
Gotta take them out while they're young.
Oh yeah.
All right. So, it is now 10:30. I don't remember when we normally end this campaign. Let me check.
It was like 2 a.m.
It depended on the day.
Well, let me just ask if people are wanting to wind down now, if we want to keep going.
I want to keep going.
I want to keep going.
I close tomorrow, so I don't have to get up till 10.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Well, how
What's
about
that sound?
that's Caleb putting together a Pokeball over there.
Oh, fair.
Sorry, I forgot my noise cancellation stuff was turned off.
Normally 2 to 2.5 hours. Huh, that's a lie. I think I said that because I was like, I don't want to commit too hard. So I always have that to fall back on. So yeah, we'll keep going a bit. Why don't we take a small break, and we'll get to the fun stuff.
Okay.
I mean, that was fun for me. I got to. Oh yeah, I got to sneak around a dinosaur. I may come back for that someday.
Right.
I will defend the boys' action. They are boys, and they survive, so they don't care.
Yep.
Yeah, I was uninjured. I got a mushroom out of it. I am fully justified in my actions.
But at the same time, I will say, there's a reason you guys needed a police escort.
Yeah.
Hey Caleb, are you able to put the Pester Ball stuff in the Easy Rules channel? That'd actually be great.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks, man. Okay, I'll be back. I'm gonna use the restroom. Everybody, do your thing for 5 minutes or 6 minutes or so. I'll go ahead and pause the recording, and we'll resume this when we all get back.
Do you know how to pause without it?
Okay, so recording is back up. We took a couple minutes sabbatical. I got some pizza rolls and more water, and we are back. We're gonna start hot and fresh with Rune before we get to the rest of the party, which will most likely take up the remainder of the session with the cool stuff I got planned over there. Rune. The following day, you journey forth, and unless you decide to spend extra time here, searching for anything or exploring the remainder of this western section of Daydreamer's Cave, there's definitely some areas. There's some branching paths you can explore if you really wanted to. We will get to the exodus of the cave here.
Since I have a mission and I want to try and complete it before they finish the gym challenge, I didn't know they rested. I figured they'd probably be done in like maybe a day or two.
Okay.
But I want to keep chugging along.
Right. Well, you're sort of on pace for like them doing the challenge and then the gym battle as well. That's sort of what you're assuming. And then you come back. Yeah, totally. Yeah, as a new beat in your step on the road again, all by your lonesome. There's something about this you kind of missed a little bit. You are missing the petty banter, the slight bullheadedness of Vigo as he waddles off the path, seeing something he enjoys. Amber lunging for other people's food as she does. But yeah, you breathe in the fresh mountain air as you emerge into slightly blinding mid-morning light on the hillside here. As you look down the path to, in the distance, see along the large mountain trail here, towering into the sky, a series of large radio needles. So you are currently on... This is indeed Route 4. Let me get that token up really quick. No, sorry, Route 6.
Oh, new route. First things first. Quick action. Putting it in my records. Route 6, you said?
This is Route 6. Let me actually... Can I... This is not visible to others. There's Route 6, and then I'll move it up a little bit. There we are. Sure, you start cataloging it.
The sights, the sounds, the trees.
Yeah. So there's a decent number of trees, but it is significantly more scarce, actually. You're sort of on... if you want to use the map as a reference point, this is sort of a... high climb rock pass up here. Lots of kind of brown boulders, a few pines here and there. But you can definitely tell, like, this area is prone to rock slides as you're looking about. You can see several signs, actually, as you exit this cave. Watch for falling rocks. There's a number of lattice fences arranged such that it would impede any rocks from immediately blocking the cave entrance, as that would be very disastrous. As you gather your bearings and lunge forth. So no map for this section of Route 6 from the tower to the cave. However, for the bottom part, there will be if you guys choose to go that way later.
Do I immediately spot any Dwebble just for Amber's
Do you
sake?
spot a Dwebble? As you're walking, roll me a perception check. We'll see what kinds of mon you see.
Okay. I think I have this. I'm tied with Mako for the highest perception. If I don't have the. Oh no, I have the highest. Never mind.
Oh my goodness!
Wow. What a roll.
6, 5, 5, 1, 6. That one there is like that one friend that just doesn't want to get on the ride. That could have easily been a 30. My goodness. All right.
No modifiers.
Yeah, it's like you get like briefly like a voiceover of Morbius saying he's beginning to believe as like images flash before your eyes. Looking at everything. Yeah, man. So you're getting a good impression. Lots of rock types through here. The most notable rock types you see is instead of the scarcity of this Pokemon you saw on the Route 3 up, you actually see a significant number of Rockruff and Lycanroc kind of chilling on the periphery. They seem to not want to mess with you as long as you don't mess with them. They're in packs of up to 7. In some places, you see as many as 12 together. Different packs. They're kind of roaming around. They'll occasionally like jump a Spearow or go after some mountain Tauros up here. That seem to blend in with the terrain quite well.
Are there any lone Rockruffs?
Any lone Rockruffs? They're pretty careful to keep track of their pack members, as you know with your 29 in perception. It would be up to your own devices to try and figure out if you can catch one or single one out using some method.
Would Pokepsychologist work for that?
You would be able to try and make a Pokemon education check to like charm one off, right? like you normally would
Yeah.
with like a charm check. Might be a high-ish DC because they're going to be guarding their peeps. But sure, if you want to try, it might be dangerous. You never know. No Mako here to tell you their levels, unfortunately. Though you do know by the signage this is supposed to be an amateur route, which routes can have threats that are not typical of their league rating. But for the most part, these are supposed to be like level 1 to level 30 Pokemon for the most part.
Okay. I will. Try to make friends with one of the packs. Like,
Okay.
just not necessarily integrate myself, but like
Okay.
be on more friendly terms to see, hey, maybe one of them do want to come with me as,
Okay.
a friend.
So you're going to have like a little bit less impact, but you're going to be more diplomatically kind of open and acceptable, I would say, with that kind of attitude. So go ahead and roll your Pokemon education check.
Nowhere near as high. 14.
Okay. Yep, you display open characteristics. You share one of your rations. I won't make you take anything off, just part of the flavor. With one of the Lycanroc that lurches forward, takes it from your hands cautiously. One of the Lycanrocs, you think one of the kind of parental figures, maybe one of the pack mothers, kind of lightly bows, kind of like in terms of respect. And you definitely feel like these Lycanrocs, this pack of about 9 or so, are now giving you an especially wide berth. They're not being so opportunistic towards you. And they appear to be more friendly, They're not going out of their way to like hide their presence from you now. So you have less of a threat, if you decided to like, Rock with your Pokemon education, are pretty opportunistic. If they see somebody that's injured, they'll spring for them just like a pack of wolves or wild dogs might. Okay. Anything else, Rune?
Okay. Are all of these like midday forms or midnight forms?
These are all midday. Midnight. A bit more rare.
Okay. No dusk or midnight.
I'll check for dusk, actually. Hold on.
Dusk are the rarest ones.
I think they are.
Mhm.
These are all midday, excuse me. They're not...
Okay.
The other forms aren't in the capture list for this area.
Okay.
Other Mon. Let me give you a couple more since you rolled high. See if there's anything you want to
Yeah,
go
sure.
for. Eat a couple of pizza rolls. Oh yes, a Regirock. Excellent.
Just random Regirock out here.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm here for it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, level 70. You know what? Makes sense.
Yes. Yeah. I don't think I'm ever gonna do a Reggie just because I don't want to ruin my throat. Doing that impression.
Yeah, just make Nick do it.
Yeah, we trained Nick specifically to do the Reggie impression.
Nick, do you agree to this?
Okay. I don't remember what they sound like right off the top of my head, but
Just look it up. It's relatively easy.
It's very vivid. It must be said. Yeah, you see amid the pebbles here, you see a pair of Roggenrola seemingly racing each other down one of the rock slides. Those are the little mantle Pokemon that
Oh yeah,
they
those
get-
evolve into Gigalith, don't they?
Bulldor and eventually Gigalith. Yep.
Oh, I remember them being really annoying because they had Sturdy in Gen 5.
They are annoying. Yes. You never know how many there are. They'll come out of the rocks, man. They'll come out of the rocks.
Rock and Roller Rockruff? This is a really nice place for rock types. Regirock slumbering in the corner.
And a couple of the pine trees you see ever-present Pineco. And finally, the most you see over here is a pair of Geodude and a single Graveler. That is sort of the leader of the pack, if you want to put it that way. Okay. Any of those sound appealing to you, or are we gonna hustle on our way?
I will hustle on my way, but I will remember the pack of Lycanroc and Rockruff I have. Actually, hold on. I think I can add Pokemon to my profiles too.
I believe so. Yeah. It's just an extra.
Oh wait, is that? I need to double check to make sure it's not a specific thing.
Is it AP to do that? I think so.
It is.
Okay.
But I'm making sure that it's not limited to one of the other archives.
Okay.
Those can be very weird. I know there's 3 different ones. Sorry, give me a second. Oh yeah, no, it's just Pokemon. Or Pokemon and trainers for the profile archive. So, yeah, I'm going to add this specific pack of Rockruff to my profile archives.
Cool. Okay. Excellent. So note that, and note route number on that as well, where you found them, just so it's clear for us later.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Okay. You continue on your merry way.
Yep.
Another half day proceeds as you approach the outer installation of the Goldwind radio tower. You want me to really a general education check to see what you know about this?
It will be terrible, but I can do that.
Okay.
Nine.
Not terrible. So, Goldwind Radio Tower. Interesting place. So, Goldwind Radio Tower is, of course, so named for its position in the Silver Mountains and its reception straight from Goldenrod City. Historically, Goldwind Radio Tower predates a lot of Animos. Usually, whenever there's an occupation, Goldwind Radio Tower is taken and held and never destroyed, because if you want Animos, you want this tower. This tower is one of the main reasons you can get transmissions without satellite coverage from adjacent regions to the southwest, like from Johto and Kanto, due to its height and positioning in the valley. Elsewise, like Cirrus, for example, would have a really rough time. Nimbus would have a really rough time, except for like anything north. It's a pretty important piece of infrastructure. Pretty ancient. As you approach, you can see even from this distance the vast metal rebar crisscrossing its way up to form the massive superstructure of the radio relay, which you can see blinking from here. You can see blinking from Nimbus City and beyond on a clear night. As you do approach, you note that there is a guy appears to be sitting down on a long, a long, almost like pool chair, like he's reclined, in capris, a t-shirt. He's got a hat on, what looks like a utility belt across his chest with a couple of Pokeballs.
Do I spot any military patches on him?
Sure. Roll me one more perception check. I don't doubt your abilities here.
I did. How foolish.
Somehow rolls ones on everything.
This is gonna be the time I do it.
It's the karmic justice for the last check.
No, I'll get all ones and then 1 6.
That's right. That's right.
Perception.
A couple of twos, you know.
You're fine. You're fine.
You did get 2 ones though.
You did get 2 ones. So
It's getting worse.
yeah, you apprise this guy and kind of note his bearing and what he's wearing, and yeah, you don't determine any kind of military uniform about him. However, he is wearing a patch, and it is the Animos Pokemon Rangers patch.
Oh, okay.
As he sips a soft drink and kind of waves lazily at you as you approach down the path.
Nice day, isn't it?
Hey, bro, you coming on the cave?
Yeah, some friends of mine doing the gym challenge, so I decided to do a little exploring while they do.
Oh, nice, man. You got repellent on you?
No, I don't. Should I?
Well, if you're planning on going back up through the cave, I'm actually surprised you didn't run into anything on your way down.
Oh, there was a pack of Lycanroc, but they were pretty chill.
Nice, man. I like your vibes. You shoot you a finger gun.
You too, bro. I will keep walking after that.
Oh, hey, where you headed, man?
Oh, just to the tower.
Yo, that's a active crime scene. I'm staking the place out. Make sure nobody else goes in until the actual police arrive.
Crime scene?
Yeah, some bad actors got in there and jammed up the works, left some surprises behind, if you know what I mean.
Anyone else still there?
I'm gonna say no. Just about the fact I've sat out here, nobody's come out.
Good. I'll keep going then. And I continue walking to the tower.
He's like, whoa, wait. I'm gonna need to see
Yes?
some creds.
I will move my vest lightly so he can see the badge on my police badge on my belt. Animals PD.
Yeah, he kind of adjusts his sunglasses a little bit, sits up a little bit. Man, they're starting him kind of young, aren't they?
You're telling me.
Seeing as you're a police officer and all, you want some backup?
Sure, in case things get a little hairy. What you got on you?
He
Pull
consults
out an Uzi.
he consults his Pokemon inventory here. I got this guy. He throws out a strange little critter with a paintbrush for a tail. That's a Smeargle.
Does it know Dark Void?
That's literally what I was gonna ask.
I don't know what that move is, but it sounds rad. Well, lead on, brother.
Alright. I will let out Corvus Squire to watch my back. Come on,
All right.
Queen, let's go.
All right. By the way, name's Schaefer. What's your name?
Rune, nice to meet you. Schaefer?
Yeah, Schaefer. Like a guy who shaves, but, you know, it's like the... Never mind.
It's not worth the AP. It's not worth the AP. I'm not doing this one. It's not worth the AP.
Rune, that's kind of a weird name. You, where you come from? Are you native?
You couldn't tell by the accent. I'm from Gala.
Listen, man, I'm Animosi born and raised.
That's wonderful. I've lived here for a few years now, at least.
I don't
Or at least a few
know...
months.
I don't know any accents. You know, you could tell me you were from Kanto and I would believe you. You're not from Kanto, are you?
No, I am from Gala.
I got a cousin who lives in Kanto. As you guys crack open the gate with an ominous kind of Anyway, hush up a sec. He kind of holds up a hand, and then he Okay, I figure if there was going to be any more explosions, they would have happened by now. Continue.
I'm going to look around and see if there are any tripwires or any devices that might cause explosions on the way to the tower.
Yeah, man. Roll me another of those crazy perception checks, see if there's anything obvious happening. Get the Callus power plant going here.
26 again?
Yeah. You're looking around. There's no traps. However, out of the corner of your eye, you see something spherical roll just around a corner.
Doubt it's Hisuian. I immediately return.
Yo, man, you see that?
That I did. I'm gonna call back Queen and send out Rook. So Marshtomp comes out instead.
Okay, got it. Look like some kind of ball.
Can I tell if it was a Pokemon or not?
Yeah, you want to roll Pokemon education? You got the perception.
Yeah. I'm guessing either Voltorb or Electrode, and I'm scared if it's Electrode.
Only a 6. You never really were great at telling those two apart. You know what? This makes a lot of sense. There was a lot of explosions. Whoever came through here probably let loose all the charging Pokemon. Backup generators, all that nonsense.
Well, we should probably wrangle him back up then.
Awesome. Okay, so you and Schaefer get to work here. So we're going to go ahead and pass to our friends back in the cave.
Yep.
Fun times. All right. You and your best buddy Schaefer, man.
It took everything in me not to put him in the profile arc.
He doesn't know Dark Void, but he does know Judgment.
Very good, very good.
Unclear where that Smeagol saw that.
It was visited in a dream.
Yeah, he has a crazy look in his eye.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Does the Smeagol have a plate on it?
Okay, guys. Moving back on. So you did your fossils. Is there anything else you want to do in the big cavern?
I feel like I've done enough that the rest of the party would be mad if I tried to do anything else.
So, because this is rather rare, how this works is you have your D20s back. However, you cannot use them again in this area. If you used it before in this area, you can't use it in this area. You can use it in a future room because you rested.
Yeah, this area is already searched, is kind of the idea, I guess.
Yep. Correct. All right.
Okay.
So moving towards through the cavern that you three rocked down earlier, yeah?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Yeah, you do a quick walk around. There's only 2 routes, barring the Tyrantrum there, potentially forward. One of them cuts down steeply to the southeast, and the other seems to continue on this plane, more or less, just a very slight decline. The southeastern decline appears to have less vegetation and less light. The northwestern decline is still pretty dense with foliage. That's the one you threw the rock down earlier. So those are your 2 choices, whichever we'd rather.
I mean, we are looking for fauna. Or, sorry, flora, I guess.
Yeah, so Vigo would suggest the darker one, with that in mind.
That does make sense, actually. Yeah, I'm in favor.
So you want to go down the southeastern one, the one that is more devoid of vegetation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's darker.
Yeah, if it's darker, then.
Yeah, if there's less vegetation, that likely means that there's
So-
less light, which means it's more likely that there's going to be some sort of fungus.
So to clarify, the cavern you are in right now is well lit, and it is dominated by fungus.
Oh. Wow. But it would have no reason to glow in a bright area.
Only at night. No one understands the inner workings of the sunstone's glow. Anyways, so just to get that out of the way, there appears to be fewer mushrooms of vegetation down the southeastern bed. I won't inhibit you from going there. It's a valid path. I'm just giving that to you.
Mm.
So
Okay, I don't have any
you stick
preference.
with. Yeah.
What does Christine think?
So
Okay, there she is.
is the downward the sharper path on the left or on the right hand side?
The steeper path that is more devoid of vegetation is southeast. So going down kind of like so, yeah.
In my well, I
And
guess
then the path with more vegetation is northwest. So if you're standing in the middle of the cavern,
northwest.
it would be kind
That'd
of
be left.
to your left.
South
Yeah,
is-
yeah. If you're facing north, then it's left. Hmm.
okay. So immediately my instincts were sort of on the same trail as Jeremiah. Going down sharper. But we also have to take into consideration that if we stay in the vegetated one, that's where there's going to be Pokemon. I know we're still looking for a Dwebble, but we also have a Tyrantrum that's obviously feasting off of these little snaky snacks. So, there's a part of me that wants to go downhill.
You bring up a great point, Christine. Austin, with a 23 in intuition, what do my Dwebble senses tell me? You know,
The Dwebble senses.
What would my experience with bug type Pokemon lead me to believe would be a Dwebble's preferred habitat? The dark, less vegetation,
Well-
perhaps more rocky,
well-
or the area with
A Pokemon education check might be more apt for such an inference. However, Intuition 23, for some reason, you think Dwebble are more likely to be found on the surface than in caves.
Interesting.
If it looks
I
like
may
it,
have been led astray.
Admittedly, a lot of these caves are very close to the surface.
All right.
the one with vegetation might look like it's on the surface, especially if it has sunlight.
Yep,
Might have an
Amber
opening.
will vote for the.
I've been led
Amber will vote
astray.
for the vegetation cave.
The
You're-
one with
We're
less
supposed to
or
go that
one-
way.
Northwest.
Okay. All right. Well, then let's go into the vegetation one.
We're going in the back. Okay.
My feeling is that we were picking between rock types or grass types in this particular.
You venture forward.
Who knows?
The small creatures that you saw dispersed earlier are a series of centrets that appear to be popping out of small burrows in the dense foliage all about you in the cave system. Venturing forward. You soon come to a narrowing of the passageway, encountering more densely focused fungi on either side of the pathway here. venturing forward with, again, ever so often a small fissure in the roof of the cave, from which a little bit of this massive crystalline prism lets through just hints of light, which a lot of the green fauna seems to be growing towards. Marching onward. I'm going to go ahead and have everybody just tell me their focus. Just let me know your focus skill, please.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh,
Rank
got
2.
it. That makes a lot more sense.
I was like, what am I focusing on?
I was just gonna be level, but
Yes, DM. My focus is an arcane staff.
I was about to make
Plus
that
1.
joke.
Oh, that's so funny.
It is a staff
I
of
was
fireballs.
that close to making that
But
joke.
why are you becoming Germa?
Okay.
We are but children.
Okay. As you venture forward, you all begin to feel suddenly very strange.
Oh boy.
I want a medicine education check from someone who feels qualified to do so.
I'm on it. Not fantastic, but 17 isn't awful.
Okay. Here, 1 second. This one. Different one.
Touch below it. I suppose.
This music with the sound of a dryer going in the background is so zen. No, you changed it.
Well, it's now mysterious drying.
Okay.
Whose clothes are in there? Who knows?
As you continue walking on, Vigo, you note that the mushrooms on either side of you appear to have, at the moment, mild hallucinogenic properties. As lights seem to blend together slightly in front of you as you continue walking.
Hey, funkish rooms.
I'm starting to think maybe we shouldn't go this way.
How far have we gone at this point?
At this part, you've gone about 60 feet into the mushrooms. You're continuing to walk forward as you see the chamber in front of you appears to be brightening with a promising blue hue.
Hey now.
Can we just cover our face with our shirts or something, or like some cloth, so we're not breathing in the spores?
Sure.
Does that help with the hallucinogenics?
Unclear.
Did we actually grab our shirts, or we just passed out in the hallway thinking we're doing
That's
things?
right. That's right.
None of us have good focus.
Stuff a fireball or
Okay.
otherwise.
At this point, I just need to know, turn back or venture forward, or take some other measure.
So this is where Elaine's gonna cast Zoe.
Okay?
I cast Zoe.
She casts Zoe the spell.
Okay.
Zoe has a focus of 6.
Awesome.
Before she starts to like really lose it, she's gonna tell Zoe to keep her eyes open for a blue mushroom and show her the picture that was given to them.
Awesome. Yeah. Pull up your Pokedex, show them. All right. You do so. Anything else, friends? So that's probably it for Elaine. All right, we're going. As you guys decide to, well, it's not that bad right now. Let's continue forward. As colors blend together into a kaleidoscope, and I get to just start doing some fun things.
Hey, it's the fun things. Oh no, it's the fun things.
So this is the cool part that Austin likes. He likes torturing his players.
Yeah, maybe we should have realized it's fun for him.
All right, Mako.
Ooh.
One moment. Get my hot list up. This one.
Oh man. My jam's right here.
You were 7. Tinkering with a ham radio set your dad helped you make in the family workshop. Weird, static cuts into the Indigo League battle you're listening to. It's not the transistor or the receiver. You unplug, replug, same issue. Your sister was working on a ball design in the corner. She stands over your shoulder, playfully wraps her hands around you. You turn it off and on again. She's gonna fix it if you let her. But you're gonna do this on your own. So I'm gonna need you to roll me either a technology education, a Pokemon education, or a focus check, please. Lovely. Your insights led you outside to the Volt box connected to the side of the workshop you were on. There, wrapped around your antenna cable, is an electric. April exclaims at the rarity of the Pokemon, and she moves as if to throw her prototype ball at it, then stops herself for some reason. It's all yours, man. And she hands you the ball. Elaine. The smells of incense and the ramen shop down the road tickle your nose. The ever-present, distant, white noise of the lapping waves beyond the tree line. It all seems to echo directionless, a funhouse mirror room of tantalizing closeness. A growl in your stomach. You clench the basket full of herbs and mushrooms close as you keep walking. Your legs are tired, and the sun is getting low, you think. It's hard to tell in Maze-Mirror Forest. The beginnings of tears swell into the corners of your dry eyes as you pass the same dead tree for what seems like the 10th time. You just want to see your grandma again. I'm going to need you to roll me a focus, occult education, or intuition check, please. Okay, this is occult education. You wander for what seems like eons, until at last you come to what you think is an old shrine. Your legs weak, your head fuzzy. You collapse. The last thing you see is a tiny little Pokemon with a witch hat standing over you. Nah. Go ahead and take a tick of damage, please. We're going to go ahead and move over to Amber. The earliest memory. You were hungry. You sat on the road between the inner and outer fences. If you knew how to speak, the words didn't come, or they weren't necessary. Crying and tears, too, were beyond you. there wasn't enough liquid left in your body to justify it. So instead, you sat there, a half posture that swayed with the breeze and threatened to topple over, never to rise again. In fact, laying down sounded exquisite. Somehow you knew. The next time you went to sleep, it'd be over. Perhaps that's what kept you barely upright, like the strange colored dandelion tufts that gently floated by. Then you saw it, a strange yellow and white thing inching by. You don't even think it notices you, but something primal grips at your core. It's now or never. And you can roll me a focus, survival, or intuition check of your choosing.
14.
There is a moment. A squawk that escapes from your rasping throat as the creature looks at you and you look at it. A breeze whips at the small mat of hair on your forehead as the creature turns away and squirms. It gets several feet and then looks back towards you. And then it keeps moving. You fall over. The last thing you remember is someone very tall, dressed in white, standing over you, shading you from the sun. Their eyes seem to glow. Over to Vigo. Smell of timber wood in a fireplace. You're cozy.
And that's when they were upon us. And, well, I told old Drampa, "Take down, Drampa!" And he did. He took them all down. And then there was just one. And I took out my belt. And I went after him, and I put it around his neck, and...
Dad! Don't scare him! As your grandpa finishes telling you a story, a woman, quite beautiful for her age, military bearing, comes in and kind of cups Vigo's ears as she says something to your grandpa. As you look on in bated, barely contained excitement. As she uncups your ears, taps your back a little bit, and you get up to hear the jingling of bells and the whistling of snow and wind as your father walks in. You get what little remains of the story as your mom and your dad talk. A pharmacy bag draped across your father's chest, precluding another wonderful expedition, almost certainly. As she explains, you think, in quiet words, what was just transpiring. You hear your dad say, "Hey, champ, come outside for a sec." You do. Legs moving up almost on their own. You are never one to disobey authority, even as your grandpa kind of scowls a little bit.
You'll get the rest later. Don't worry, kid.
Kind of taps you on the shoulders. You walk outside as your dad kind of takes a long breath, both of your breaths steaming in the air, late evening, as the lights of Mistral City are coming on. Vigo, why do you think there's war, kid? I'm going to need you to roll me a medicine, survival, or a focus check of your choosing.
It's the best ones.
Okay. You make the logical argument, triage, just like your mom has been teaching you in her little lessons. More over lesser. It's about keeping everyone alive. Your dad kind of nods thoughtfully. I think the reason we fight wars is to prevent wars from happening. If that makes sense. I know I don't have the military legacy that everybody else does, but... Anyways, I just wanted to get you thinking. Hey, I got you something. As he pulls from his satchel in the late evening air, a fossil that is jagged and white. I think it's going to be something cool. Do you want to put it in? He gestures inside to the oven-like warmth of the resurrection machine already being fired up at your mother's behest. As we go back once more to Mako. The day you learned your sister became a gym leader, it was raining gently, with distant thunder tapping and rattling against the skylights in the pool, the gym. The family had spent the whole day celebrating. You'd never seen your mom so proud, never seen your father so excited. You had never felt so small. You did the only thing you could think of. You challenged her that evening. Just you and her in the gym. She even gave you a team of gym mon to make it a contest. It wasn't. How can you ever beat this? How can you ever live up to this? I need you to make a choice of focus, Pokemon education, or intuition, please. You know, at the core of it, it's a matter of the relationship between you and the partners you have at your side. These Pokemon she gave you, well, I mean, statistically, they're enough. But you know there's something missing. Something you just won't find unless you get out there. Unless you do what you've always wanted to do. Moving on to Elaine. Back to Lavender Town. A seance. Your first one. You sit in a dark room filled with incense and paper seals lining the walls. Your grandma and her mistress across from you, channeling the angry spirit that has caused the fishermen of Typhoon Town no end of grief. Candles go out, and Zoe huddles closer to your side as an eerie light fills the room. The spirit identifies itself as a victim of the past Great War. The ship that the spirit rode on with its trainer struck a mine while bringing supplies to a starving village. It claims that very same village is the one that placed the mines, for fear of invading fleets. The spirit has righteous anger, but its tale is full of inconsistencies, born of passion and strange perspective. I need you to roll me a choice of focus, charm, or command.
Well done. That was the DC. Its anger quelled. It speaks of one who will soon come to bring peace and justice to all the many restless spirits of Animos. You are just happy it went well. Back over to Amber. The cafeteria, a place where hopes and dreams are made manifest. Never has that been more true, as now a different kind of deep-seated hunger gnaws at you. Freedom. You sit alone now. Those few people who even spare you looks to make fun have vacated the room, and final calls go out for food stamps. You stare at the piece of paper. You had seen it when it had gotten stuck to the bottom of a tray, then fell off and slipped in between a pair of bench legs. You had seen it when she paraded it around and showed it to her friends, when the dorm marm had proudly taken a picture of her with it, when she'd shoved it in your face. No more sewer duty. I need you to roll me an acrobatics, stealth, or focus, please. Lovely. You don't even pause to look at it as you scoop it up. It doesn't matter what it says, really, you tell yourself. What matters is it will work. Moving on to Vigo. An Animos army training barracks. Bunks lined against fuzzy, insulated walls smell of sweat and morning snowmelt. A drill instructor informs cadets that they have a special guest today, revealing the eye-patched, heavy-coated blue uniform of Commander Vincent. His message is a call to discipline and diligence. Though, he notes, the country has no need for more soldiers. This final bit shakes you to your core. What now? Focus, intuition, or general education, please, Vigo. Okay. You don't know. And nothing anyone says makes it better. This is what you wanted. This is, you think, at your core, what you will always want. But your grandpa says, those Pokemon trainers are kind of like soldiers. Go ahead and take a tick of HP damage for me, please. As we're going finally back to Mako. Mako, victory, recognition, praise. It floods over you like a tidal wave. You stand in a stadium so far away from where you started. They're chanting your name now. You're raising a trophy as the Game Master of the Pokemon League appoints you champion to thunderous applause. Yet somewhere along the way, you lost something. What was it? You look to your side, your Pokemon looking at you in adoration and obedience. Yet you feel empty. It's going to be a focus, perception, or intuition check. You look around. There's blank spaces where someone should be. Who were they again? You don't remember. Empty. Take a tick of damage, Mako. Back over to Elaine. A great storm-swept valley lies ahead of you. Mountains like clouds hang on the horizon. Beyond are groves of trees and fields of flowers, cast in suddenly bright red light. Squinting upwards as wind intensifies, something falls from the sky with burning intensity, arcing in rainbow hues. The inferno strikes the earth, and for a moment, everything is quiet. Your breath catches in your throat as you see grass and trees bend towards you at a steep angle, ripping out the ground, careening forward in a shockwave of earth. As tall as the trees, then as tall as the mountains. Something slams into you, pushing you into the sky as it reaches you. Breath leaving your lungs, you glance down to a distant earth, coming up slowly, then quickly as you begin to fall. Vision obscured by the devastating storm of matter surrounding you. Looking down, the only thing you can see clearly is your own body. These clothes, these proportions, they're not yours. And soon, they're nothing at all. As a microsecond shadow appears from the storm headed straight for you. Then you dream no more. What meaning can be derived from this apocalyptic vision, even as you feel the tug of reality? Intuition, general education, or focus, please. You feel as though you are on the verge of something vast, beyond understanding, beyond time, beyond you. All you feel in that moment is a breathless pain, emptiness, like the world is ending and you're the only one in it. Take a tick of damage. Back over to Amber. A high-rise tower in the most luxurious part of the city. You sit on your throne. The air smells of your favorite meals and the temperature is perfect. Servants who speak to you in honorifics like lady and madame bring you anything and everything you can or could ever think to ask for. And you've thought a lot about what things to ask for. You've had your whole life, after all. This is all you ever really wanted. Peace, maybe a little respect, food in your belly, somewhere nice to sleep. A lethargy seems to come over you as you look out the window, far beyond, across the river, in the shadow of the mountains. There's a sad, fenced-in city. I need you to roll me a focus, command, or intuition check. You think briefly of the vast resources at your disposal, but it all seems so petty. Why do you care? You're comfortable. You're fed. That's there. You're here. And so you slip into a deep, lethargic hibernation. Take a tick of damage, Amber. And finally, desolate battlefield out of nightmares or daydream. You sit in a crater as distant peoples yell and Pokemon battles rage. Smells of mud, blood, gunpowder, and some kind of chemical stings your nostrils. In your arms, Frigibax, bloodied, not moving. You spray a medicine, a revival, the third one, onto the Frigibax in vain hope the little dragon will move again. The empty aerosol clatters to the ground as you cradle your friend. How could this happen? How can you make sure this doesn't happen? Survival, combat, or focus, please. The truth is, you can't. No one really can. And as you sit there, you realize there was never really a point to it. What was the point? All this bloodshed, that food you ate, to lead here. Take a tick of damage. As all of you collectively finish your daydreams in Daydream Cave and awake to aches and sores, feeling cold and in darkness. The only thing you have to your name is the clothes on your back, those that aren't easily removed, and your starter Pokemon. And there is distant tribal chanting in the flickering of flames. As we'll get to this next time, I think. Thanks for playing.
Wild. That was brilliant.
I'm glad you enjoyed. I hope it didn't feel like I was taking too much agency from you. I wanted a moment to kind of think about backstories and characters and kind of realize that a little bit more in the campaign for everybody now. So more of that will happen later, but I wanted to give everybody a little something so that they can kind of work on that with their characters. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here, everybody. The gym challenge isn't quite done yet, but I will be awarding some generous XP when it is done. Anybody have any closing thoughts before we hang up this recording?
There was a moment where I thought to myself, he's just gonna keep Frost. He's just gonna keep giving them memories until they have enough failures that they each take enough ticks of damage to die.
It was just 3 rounds. Just 3 rounds.
That's the end of the campaign.
Yeah, that's right. You all die to the mushrooms.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Well, that's gonna call it for here. I'm gonna hang out for a bit, and we can talk more. But bye recording. This is our first session in a bit. That was session 30.
Good night.